Glad you told me I could.
Hello, people, humans,
Meh.
whatever you want to be called. This, that, the other.
One way or another.
I'm gonna name you. I'm gonna put you into a segregated group. But, hello, everybody. How we doing?
Everybody in the pod getting tipsy.
Responsibly.
Pod getting tipsy.
As I drink my salty coffee. How we doing?
Just think of it as like, what flavor is it? What's your cream?
Like a coffee cake. Funny enough.
Salted coffee cake, baby.
Yeah. You know, Anna, she has like a canker sore on the inside of her mouth, and I told her to gargle some salt water, right? So she got some salt water, but didn't wash the rim of the cup off. So there's just salt. It's like she was drinking like what drink is that where they put like salt all around the rim?
Margarita.
Yeah, like a margarita and shit. And I just got a whole mouthful of coffee and salt, and it was not a good time at all. It was terrible.
Straight up gross or Rooney, dude.
Dude, garbanzo. That's what it was. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. That podcast being Sweet Nostalgia. I do want to say welcome to anybody from TikTok that's finding us on TikTok. We are live on TikTok, same as while we're live on YouTube. So welcome anybody that's finding us on TikTok live. I am your host, Ryan, joined by my good friend James here. You want to say hello to the TikTok people?
Saw, dude.
It's a thing we haven't done in a while. Remember whenever we used to do this show and we used to do like this full ass intro all the time? You know what I mean? Like, introduce each other and whatnot.
Yeah, I remember when you used to call me your co-host.
Yeah, now he's just a dude on the screen with me.
Pretty wild.
No, just people.
What are these people?
No,
people.
So, but yeah, welcome in people from TikTok. I need to find a way. I don't know how I'm going to be able to see chat from TikTok without covering you up.
I'm not that worth seeing anyways.
I mean, I guess I can do it over here. I'll have to do it over here because if I do it on the other screen, you won't be able to see it. But yeah, no, welcome everybody from TikTok. Like I said, this is Sweet Nostalgia. We do a live podcast every single Wednesday. And we just talk about this is entitled nostalgic stuff that we grew up with watching, stuff that kind of fit into like that nostalgic thing a little bit, or stuff, older things,
some newer stuff.
We do a little bit of like
things that will become nostalgic to us.
Yeah, at some point, anything that we grew up with, anything old at this point, and or what was the word I'm looking for? Pop culture, kind of, kind of stay within that realm of things. But and then also we will post videos. We haven't posted anything in about a month, but that's just because we've been trying to get stuff figured out for people that are new. But we do post gaming stuff where we play. We played through The Walking Dead Telltale games. We also played all the way through BioShock, the very first BioShock. We're gonna play that whole thing. And then what else? We played a handful of other games. We played Oregon Trail. Played Mario Golf, a newer Mario Golf, but still Mario Golf, and nonetheless, played a couple episodes of Paper Mario. That was a good one. We should probably revisit that, I think. Kirby's Dream Course, which we still got to finish a couple courses out of that. I still want to finish a couple courses
Get your
out of that.
ass beat, son.
Dude, I love that.
That's my game, baby.
But yeah, so that's what we do. Just everything nostalgic. So if you never want to grow up, if you never want to let me down, never want to turn around and desert us, go subscribe now. rather follow the TikTok, come enjoy that. But also hit up the YouTube and go subscribe over there. But yeah, today we're talking about The Walking Dead and The Hole. It's been out for 15 years. Came out in 2010. So
15, baby.
we're talking about the
It
show.
just did its last season.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. That's what
No,
they
it
said
did.
before.
They're now making what they're calling a spin-off.
Well, they've been having a bunch of spin-offs.
Well, yeah,
like-
but now like the main Walking Dead is done, and now the only thing that's left is the spin-offs.
Because they have the Fear the Walking Dead. They have the Daryl show that just came out. They have like that Dead City or whatever it's called. And then there's like that short run that they did of like the ones who survived or something like that. I don't even know.
I don't know either.
I'm actually somebody that I just recently started watching The Walking Dead. Like I'm on, as of last night, because I was watching it last night, season 4, episode 4 or something like that.
Haven't even got to the good stuff yet.
Yeah. No, and in the 15 years that show's been out, I just started watching it. So it's been a time. I finally jumped on that bandwagon and started to give it a go. I'll say at the top, it does kind of suck joining a show, like a 15-year-old show, so late in the game. Because, 15 years of that show consistently going on. Like, so much has happened, and, like, obviously you get kind of spoiled to, what's already happened. You know what I mean? I already know a vast majority of who survived and who didn't, you know what I mean? And, like, big cases of, little big plot points, I guess you could say.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's your own damn fault.
Yep. You didn't have to be a dick about it, but,
That's why I'm here, dude.
I want to find, is there a way, because I just realized that we can't see chat. What's the way that I had it set up? There we go. Now we got it. Now I can see chat for both. Garrett said in the beginning of this, mayonnaise. Yep, love that. Really contributing to the episode today, Garrett.
Time him out.
No, yeah, it's gonna block him from chatting. No, so with me and The Walking, like I was saying, like The Walking Dead, like just like right off the top, it was something I remember watching. Because literally, I think we like bought some sort of bought a movie or bought something that gave us a first inside look to The Walking Dead, like whenever it first got announced and everything. And it was the episode where they finally get to like the CDC or whatever, like that building, and shit, and talk to Homeboy that tells them about the virus and like what's going on and like how they learn that if you die, you become a zombie. Like it doesn't matter how you die, you're gonna become a zombie either way. And I think for me, because like I was 2010, so 2009, I was like 13 years old. So at first I was just kind of like in this vein of like, I want to see zombies. I want zombies. I don't care about these people. I don't care about what's going on. And, I want to see people eat people and everything. So at first, like I was very, hesitant, I guess, about watching the show because, I wanted to see more zombie action. I didn't really care about like their story and how people will change and you should.
And these are the days of their lives.
And, this is where you die. I've not, that wasn't like, at that age, I was just kind of like, I don't care.
But imagine if the show didn't have the people in it, and it was just you're just watching zombies walk around.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying like just like I just want to watch like a bunch of fish in a tank. You know what I mean? Kind
It's
of
like
thing.
it's like you're watching an ASMR video of zombies walking around the streets of Atlanta.
Like it was just like I wanted to see a lot of action, and I didn't really. Destiny says hi on TikTok. Hello, Destiny.
Saw it.
Welcome to Sweet Nostalgia. If you're new here, thank you for coming on to TikTok
Hello
and
again.
joining us there. And
Number one
everybody
chatter.
new from
Congratulations.
TikTok. We got a cat.
Yeah, absolutely ruining my chair right now.
Oh, doing that cat thing and just like pulling it up.
Making biscuits, as they call it, right?
Yeah.
Hey, not the. What are you doing?
That's your guys' new cat, ain't it?
No, that's Gamora.
Is that Gamora? It doesn't look like Gamora.
She's gotten different, man.
Why she looks so thin? But yeah. So watching. So at first, yeah, that's Gamora. She just looked
That's
very
Gamora.
different. Annie making biscuits. Yes, sir. Yeah,
Annie!
She doesn't look as poofy. She looks very different.
She just. I don't know, dude.
Oh yeah, she just doesn't look the same. Like, is she on the
She
Ozempic?
eats more than any other cat in this house.
Did she get into your Ozempic?
Imagine.
Because she looks so much smaller.
Imagine.
Disney says the cat is so cute. Yeah, she is a
Thank you.
very cute cat.
She's a very cute cat. She's a loner, though. That's why she's in here with me, where all the other cats are not.
Yeah. Do you shut the door whenever you record? When we do this?
It's cracked.
Oh.
Like the cats can get in here, but they don't like to because I keep them off of stuff.
Yeah. Annoy the hell out of me. But yeah, no, I think at first, like I said, I wasn't like very interested into like the story until like I started getting older and kind of like, you know, respected, or I guess was more enthralled of like storytelling more than action. You know what I mean? My boy brain developed a little bit more where I was like, I just don't want to see action.
Primate brain.
Yeah,
It's like, I just want to see people fight, dude.
Yeah, I want to see them like zombies rip people open or them behead zombies or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude. I'm trying to see a zombie's teeth get kicked in.
And now I'm a lot more, developed and
Yeah, I've matured.
and like now I'm
My
like
brain got more wrinkles in it.
and I'm more interested in like, because like, yeah, the idea of it is very interesting to me. I think I talked about this not too long ago. We're talking
Fucking
about
gamer show. We're gonna be talking about a little bit
probably
of both.
both. Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
about.
I mean, you know how we do, Annie. We
'Cause, like-
we have the subject, and we always eventually start talking about video games again. So
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's all going to be integrated in there. We'll probably even talk, like, I don't know much about the comic, but I'm sure the comic will get brought up a little bit.
see, now this is yeah. So for me specifically, I enjoyed The Walking Dead up until around season 5 when the governor kills Herschel.
Okay. Well,
and-
fuck me, right? I figured that Herschel died. I didn't want to know how Herschel died. You dickhead.
Get fucked. It's 15-year-old show, bud. So yeah, the governor straight murks Herschel. I'm not gonna tell you how, because I genuinely, I don't know why, but I genuinely was like, he knows all of this. I also forgot that was season 5, and then I said it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's season whatever. Anyways,
Yeah.
you get me up until that point, and then I read all of the graphic novels. I did not watch any more of the show.
Annie says, I never watched a single episode. I haven't watched.
Hey, Herschel dies in season 5.
Yeah, fucking apparently. Yeah, no, I was the same way, Annie. I didn't watch anything literally up until maybe a month ago did I actually start watching any of it.
It's been a couple months.
Yeah. And yeah, a couple months. And I would say maybe like 2. But
Why are we? Hold on. We're talking about The Walking Dead, and hold on. Do you care about spoilers?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I don't want to be totally spoiled. I know like the big stuff. I obviously know that Carl dies. I obviously know that certain other people die.
How did you not know that Herschel died?
Well, because that wasn't the big one.
It was big for me.
Or at least it went under.
It was real big for me.
It went under the radar. I know of the big ones, you know what I mean? There's like, of certain characters that, okay, for Annie just in case, but like there are certain big characters that like die, and I know that.
Guys, listen, it is a 15-year-old show,
so
okay? So like,
we'll
if you care
talk
about
about it.
spoilers, come on.
You might not want to watch. We want you to watch.
I mean,
but
we don't want to alienate you guys, so.
But it is a 15-year-old show.
Wait,
no,
Carl
I'll
dies? No, Carl? Yeah, Carl does die. Carl
Cole.
dies in a pretty lame way. He gets bit.
Yeah.
Pretty boring.
Yeah, just don't try not to give me the semantics of how certain people die, because I want to at least, even though I know they die, I don't want to like be
Okay.
Well, the details.
This is the last thing I'll say. Okay, yeah. Well, I already spoiled Carl's unceremonious death, but he survives getting shot in the eye.
Yeah, in the fucking face. Yeah,
he goes down getting bit. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah. No, I
Could've done my
like I
boy
knew
Carl a
that.
little
I
bit
knew he
better
gets.
than that.
Like, I know he gets like shot in the face. I know he dies. I know a certain handful.
Not
of
just
other
in the
characters
face,
die.
Ryan. He fully loses an eyeball.
Yeah.
The eye is gone.
Yeah, because I did see like a scene where like Negan like fully tells him, like forces him to take the bandage off so he can see his fucked up face.
Yeah, dude. It's weird.
But yeah.
It is weird.
But speaking of Negan, I know of other characters that die by Negan's hands. You know what I mean, and stuff. And
Yeah.
a very prevalent big character that's been around since day one.
Also
And-
very unceremonious. I think
That was brutal.
I think it was brutal, but I think Abraham's was much more brutal than his.
I don't know. Annie says, did he see it coming? Oh, not.
Yeah, he did explicitly. He was looking directly at him.
But
He was looking right into his corneas when he threw the bat at his head.
But what was I getting at? But yeah, so yeah, the whole concept of it, like, like I said, my brain developed a little bit more. I got more privy to like the storyline and like the characters, and like, I was like, I always wanted to give it a go, like, and watch it, but I don't know. I've always, like, me, I've always just had this issue of like jumping on show. Like,
That's 'cause
one,
you're
I
a
just,
fucking hipster.
no, fuck hipsters. If you're a hipster, fuck you.
Yeah, I am, but I've embraced it, and
If-
you haven't.
but like not just that. Like I just can't watch television. I have issues just watching TV shows, like sitting down and just watching a show, and like making myself sit down and like watch a TV show and get into it and stuff. Like Andy says, I mean, when his eye got blown out, get it, see it coming, got his eye blown out. See it
Oh, you were
coming.
talking about Carl, not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other guy we were talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, Carl.
I don't.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think he did.
He did. I don't think he did see it coming, Andy. Also, kind of scuffed.
Very. No. So, what was I just saying? What was I just talking about?
You said you were more privy to the storyline and giving it a shot to watch the show, and
That's pretty much about it. My
a
brain
bunch
left
of
me.
other bullshit you were talking about.
Yeah. My sleep schedule got real fucked, and I'm still kind of getting back on it, so my brain's not fully all there.
Also, yeah, you're still a little sick too. So I mean, you can be forgiven for a little bit.
My brain.
Anyway, I lost interest after season 5.
did you
it's not
watch
like
it
the show,
as it came out?
What do you mean?
So, like, when, like, did you watch it from the beginning? Like, whenever it came out in 2010?
I watched it weekly when it came out. Yeah,
Okay.
this is back when we had DVR, dude. Yeah, that shit was on the DVR every week.
Somebody on TikTok, James Zer says, yo, can you prank call my brother?
Can I? Well,
No. So, no. Technically, no, because we use our phones for the camera. So, we wouldn't really be able to do that.
this
fun
is all
thing, though.
shot on an iPhone.
Yeah. Sweet Nostalgia is brought to you by iPhone,
Not a sponsor.
not a sponsor. Which is great. Like I'll say, I've been getting kind of bored of Apple. Apple, you're kind of boring me. I hope iOS 26 really steps it up, because you're kind of boring me. Not gonna lie.
Any fucking ways. Yeah, I watched it weekly. DVR'd it, watched it weekly, made sure I saw every episode. I was up to date. It was fun for a long time, and it's not like after season 5 the show just gets bad. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I lost interest personally. It's not like I wasn't a fan. I went back. I read all the graphic novels, and the graphic novels are good. I just I don't know. I was interested in watching other stuff at the same, like Supernatural. I was much more into. After watching Walking Dead and hearing a Supernatural, I was like, I want to watch that. So I just picked up other interests. It's not like the show gets bad, because there is a lot of like there's 11 seasons of the stuff, and that's not even counting like the spin-off series that they do. And I just I just fell out of it. I just wasn't interested in watching it anymore.
No, yeah, for me, like I said, it was just something where I didn't jump into it. Obviously, at that time, 13 years old, you know what I mean? It was just like I was out doing my own thing. For me specifically, at that time, I was out, skateboarding. That's when like my skateboarding like
I'm so scared to pronounce this guy's name. Jaikus Moreno.
Followed
Moreno?
and shared the live.
And shared. Thank you so much for that.
Appreciate that bunches. No, so like I was out doing my 13, 14-year-old stuff, you know what I mean? So it wasn't something that I was trying to put like myself and my time into. You know what I mean?
You were much more active back then.
Yeah, I was very active, so I wasn't really sitting around doing anything. Like, because like during the day, I would be out skateboarding, doing my thing, or whatever, and then at night is where I would come in and play video games all day and just kind of do my thing. And so I wouldn't TiVo it, wouldn't record it, no nothing like that.
Nothing.
And so and then it got too far gone to where I just never got into it, never did it, and never gave it another go until 15 years later, where I'm like, well, maybe I'll try it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and now I get it. You know what I mean? Now that I've been watching it and getting into it and everything, I'm like, I get it. I understand why people liked it. I understand.
It is a good show. It is a very good show. There's a reason it's gone for 11 seasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they don't just re-up on shows if they're not pulling in ratings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've canceled for a lot less than that, especially AMC, man.
Oh yeah, no, and AMC makes good shows, man. AMC makes really good shows.
Always, always, dude. I say that, but I fail to think of any other AMC shows off the top of my head.
Yeah,
but I know there are good AMC shows.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, and like, what's nice about going and watching like a 15-year-old show or older shows like that?
Yeah, dude, they had Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
Yeah, Breaking Bad. That was another show.
All kinds of good stuff.
That was another show that I didn't get into. And Breaking Bad's, I think Breaking Bad. So Breaking Bad's one of those shows that like at 15 years old, I don't think I would watch. You know what I mean? Because I think it's just not my cup of tea.
It's a good watch.
Love Bryan Cranston. Love him. Such a great actor and everything. And I'm sure it's a great fun show and everything. It's just not. I'm more interested in the zombies thing.
I don't know about fun. But I know it is very dramatic, but it also it gets brutal. Like,
yeah.
Some of the like deaths in that show are straight up brutal.
Yeah, and like I've seen clips of it, and I've sat there and like watched whole clips of it on like TikTok and stuff like that, and enjoyed what I saw. But like I just don't think I would, sit down and like get into watching it. It's just not my thing. Like, because I'll say that. So like, I was going to bring it up. Another show that I'm finally jumping onto that's not that old, but Squid Games, because like
Great show, man.
I never watched it. I was inadvertently forced to watch season 2 by you, because that was whenever.
Hey, dude, I didn't listen. I didn't tell you to sit there and watch it with me.
Well,
okay.
You were watching
just like,
it
this
where I
is
was
kind of
sleeping.
cool. You were just like, this is kind of cool. And I'm like, yeah, dude, it's sick.
Yeah, so I watched all of season 2 without watching season 1. And so now I just finished like a day or two ago.
You just finished season 1 and you're like, season 2 makes so much more sense now.
Oh yeah, no, it makes a lot more sense now. And so
you're like, hold on, this guy's played the games before? What's going on here?
Yeah, well, yeah, because now I know what's his fuck, the guy that was in there with him, and and like, because I was like, why, because I'm somebody that wants to make I create content and I want to make short films and I want to make certain things. So I can tell that like they were making just by the setup and like the camera and the timing and pacing that they made. What's his name? That one guy. Well, that was the front man. Such an important before you found it out. Well, for me anyway, watching it without watching season 2, I was like, why are they making this guy so
season
important?
2? Yeah, season 2 kind of makes no sense.
And
I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't make as much sense if you were to see season 1 first.
Yeah, like I knew like obviously the main dude because he's like on the front, like he's just the main dude. But I was like, why are you making him important? Then now I'm watching season 1, I'm like, oh. Okay, that's why.
Okay.
Like
this makes a lot more sense.
I was like, I'm supposed to know who this guy is.
Yeah, you're already supposed to know.
But yeah, so I mean, but I'm enjoying it. I like it, and but yeah, with The Walking Dead, finally getting onto it. Like I said, I see why everybody loved it. It's like going, but what I was saying too, of watching old shows like this set in 2010. It's kind of like stepping back in time a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like you just get to go put yourself back into that time and that, this is 2010 and being able to see, the quality, you know what I mean? Because like the shots, like, so for anybody that knows like photography and videography, they're so noisy. Like, so for the people that don't know, like noise when it comes to like photography and film
Annie,
and
thank
stuff
you for
like
sharing
that.
the live.
Yep. Thanks, Annie. I just saw that too. Noise is whenever you have like white or black spots, like in the show, and you see a bunch of like little dots and stuff like that. Like it looks like grainy. That's called noise. And so
pushes his glasses up. What a dork.
And so seeing all the noise and everything in this older, because it's 2010, you know what I mean? It's probably like at the time of it being made, it's not as big as what it was.
Resolution wasn't as good as it could have been. 4K TVs, even 2K TVs haven't even come out yet.
Yeah, it's like, well, like
we're running everything in 1080i.
Like 4K was, I think, around, but it definitely was not as easily, consumed, like it is now. Not every TV is.
Diarrhea is everywhere on my bed.
Everywhere
on me.
Well, you should.
Everywhere, help me. Okay.
Should probably get that checked out there, bud.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Are you drowning?
Drowning
in the rum.
Drowning in the poo.
Drowning in the poo. The name of my memoir.
Like drowning in the poo. Yeah, that's my autobiography.
Is it your poo? Another great question from Courtney. Thank you. This is really the follow-up question we needed. Is it yours?
Is it yours? That's the right question, Annie says.
That is the right question.
Annie just migrated from YouTube over to TikTok.
From YouTube to TikTok, yeah.
Yep. Nope. Once again, now that we're getting some conversation happening over here on TikTok, welcome everybody from TikTok. This is Sweet Nostalgia. We do a live. We're a half hour in now, so it's like a little halfway point.
You don't have to explain it to me. I fully know what you're doing.
This is Sweet Nostalgia. We do a live podcast every single Wednesday. We also post like gaming content. We're doing tier lists. We're tier listing all like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. About to start doing Disney as well. Just post everything nostalgic related. You
guys also have any ideas on things that we can tier list? Feel free to put it in chat.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I think we should do
any video game ideas you want to see on the channel. Put it in the chat.
I think I want to do like a toy tier list.
Toys.
That'd be fun.
Respect.
A toy tier list would be fun. But
and not your mom and dad's toys. You know what I'm saying?
Not the one in the cupboard. Go check out their YouTube. It's full of videos.
Thank you for shilling for us, Annie. That's sick, dude.
Appreciate it.
Go check out their YouTube for full videos. That's right. Sweet Nostalgia on YouTube. We're pretty cool dudes, and we think we're funny.
Annie's an OG. You know,
an original.
But and the idea of Walking Dead 2, I think like what we talked about this, like I had an experience the other day. Well, not the other day, like maybe about a month ago. I was sitting here watching The Walking Dead, funny enough, and just chilling, sitting in this chair. Like I have my TV up here on the wall, just like leaned back in my chair, and I hear a loud ass explosion outside of my apartment, and the power,
Hell yeah. And you're like, it started.
yeah, I was like, all the power went out. You know, TV shut off, lights shut off, everything. Just
And so it begins.
a loud explosion. I was just like, "Is my time come? Is it time?
It's
like,
daddy's time to shine.
As the shit hit the
Pull
fan?
out,
Finally?
pull out the map. Goes to his first bunker location.
Oh yeah, dude. No,
Been scoping that out for years.
Yeah, I immediately like was bearing down the hatches, you know what I mean? Ready to go, get my game plan going, getting my escape plan, materials, supplies, all of it, you know? But like that's just my thing, man. Like am I ready in the sense of like I'm a doomsday prepper or anything else like that? Do I have like rations set aside? No.
Nah, he's just easily
like,
excitable.
But I'm ready for it. You know what I mean? Because I like
I can't think of anything that sounds more fun.
like it sounds exciting in the sense of like, you know, I don't know because like I'm somebody I want to bare bones camp, you know what I mean, and like, you know, kind of like the outdoors boys or whatever the hell that one dude.
I want the old sticks and twig camp, dude.
Yeah, like I want to go out in the woods and like build my stuff, you know what I mean, and like start my fire with like what I got, you know, build my shelter out of
With your
nature and
soft
shit.
baby hands, dude.
I ain't got soft hands. They're coarse.
Does not deny that he has baby hands.
I don't have baby hands. I have toddler hands. You know what I
Toddler
mean?
at best.
No, but it I don't know. I don't know what I don't know if it's my dude brain or what it is, but the idea of that zombie apocalypse
dude.
kind of thing
It's that primate brain.
sounds a little maybe it's just like I need a little bit more excitement in my life. You know what I mean? I sit in this
Ape strong together, dude.
You know what I mean?
That's right. For Caesar.
I sit inside and I edit our videos and, you know, live stream and do all this shit.
Then take it to the balcony, dude. And put your setup outside.
to where like I'm, you know, I want like a little bit of excitement, like, you know what I mean? And trying to fight for my life, both in the sense of
do some edits in traffic.
trying to fight for my life in the sense of like fighting
Fight
against
for
zombies.
my life, dodging a car as I make a channel edit, bro.
Doing like fighting zombies and then, you know, fighting my fellow man for survival and then, you know, fighting nature, you know, it is just like that's just the kind of excitement a man needs, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
And so
I mean, I'm all for camping and stuff, but I don't know if fighting for my life every day I would be as excitable as this. I feel like my anxiety would just go through the roof.
Hey man, you would get over your anxiety because the thing is you'd be forced to be in the shit.
Or I'd go into cardiac arrest day one.
Well, you know what they say.
They can't run away from diabetes, but as much as I would love to, you can't run away from it.
Yeah, that would be the tough part. You know what I mean?
Is it quicker that I lose a leg than, or it's quicker that I get bit by a zombie in the leg than me losing a leg to diabetes?
That would be
Gordy says, yeah, same.
That would be the shit part of it though, going into a zombie apocalypse with like diabetes or some sort of like health condition and that.
Oh yeah,
that way.
any health condition, dude. You're kind of boned unless you get extremely lucky.
Yeah, because I mean,
because the thing about like insulin and stuff, even what I'm on, Ozempic, it still has to be refrigerated, bro. So like,
yeah. Well,
guess I'll die.
I'll build a memorial for you. You know what I mean?
Yo, dude, respect, man.
You know.
Remember me as I was, not how I died.
I'll like hang your diabetic fanny pack up somewhere. You know what I mean? And put that there as a little thing. You know?
Yeah, just put a picture of Wilford Brimley on my headstone.
100. This says diabetes. 100%. That's exactly what I would do.
Dude. I mean, I think at some level, every guy, you know, is
well. So like my
deep
thing
down is like I feel like I would do some level of
Yeah, no.
surviving in the
Obviously,
zombie
like,
apocalypse.
like you can talk to any dude and they're gonna be like,
Here lies James.
I would
The fridge
do
got warm and his meds went bad.
yeah. You just have a
That's
dead biker.
absolutely right, bro.
100%.
Without a fridge, I'm fucked. No fridge in sight, no food or Ozempic, bro.
Yeah, no. You tell me I can't eat and I gotta fucking lose a
I
foot,
prefer all of my food cold and all of my medication.
dude. No, but yeah, you talk to any dude, they're gonna be like, yeah, I could survive it. When I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you're not going to. But like,
Yeah.
I genuinely think that I would do decent. You know what I mean? I grew up very poor. I've gone a while without.
No way.
I've gone
We're not
a
making
while.
that the margin of surviving in the wild.
Well, no.
Right?
I've gone a while without eating. You know what I mean? I think I'll be all right. I've watched enough The Outdoor Boys. You know what I mean? No, but like, but in seriousness, no, like watching those types of shows and everything, and thinking of that, it has made me sit and educate myself though, like quite like literally. I've sat and like watched and like researched a bunch of shit on how to do that, like that nomad type of lifestyle, because I am somebody that does actually want to live off the grid and do all that kind of stuff. And so because of that,
Hold on. Will you close the stream on Discord and boot it back up for me?
oh, is it slowed up
It's
or frozen? You're frozen now. You still going strong?
super weird.
You
There we
good?
go. We're good. Yeah,
Okay.
we're good.
Courtney says doomsday prepping without doomsday prepping. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
It's a lot of doomsday guessing, really.
Doomsday guessing. And he says I would die in my sleep because we got no power and I stopped breathing like 80. Same, actually. I don't have a CPAP machine, but I do have sleep apnea, so that I would get fucked.
Yeah, see, I'm
That
not
would suck.
alone here.
Yeah, no, I probably should get a sleep apnea machine, but you know,
Yeah, CPAP, like Andy said.
I know. Yeah, I was just saying. I just said the whole thing. I just don't sleep
You
anymore.
just don't sleep anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
I feel that.
That's also not good for you.
No.
A lot of what I do is sleep.
who needs sleep?
Who needs sleep?
No. But it's like
Not
what,
us.
like what Courtney said. Like yeah, the doomsday prepping without doomsday prepping. I've done like the research and stuff like that. I just don't have the funds to go out and buy 1,000,001 MREs or anything that's like as such. But like I have seen those like Jimmy Dean fucking buckets that you can get that have like
yeah, dude.
that
yeah.
have like the super amount of food in it, and like I have like 100% like been thinking like, especially like if you want to talk about like the global climate of the Red Dawn does not seem too far in our future. You know what I mean? If you know that movie at all.
Also, great movie.
A really great movie. The remake was really good actually. The one with Chris Hemsworth.
I don't remember it. I know they remade it, and I know
pretty
I've
good.
watched it, but I do not remember the movie at all.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good little remake.
And it was a Red Dawn.
But like, so that type of shit makes me want to legitimately, stock up. You know what I mean? And like, and I kind of have like I've made my plan. You know what I mean? I already know where I want to go and what I want to do and blah 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 blah. Especially in the sense
I
of like, the zombie
swear, if you
apocalypse.
say a prison,
No, not that. No, like I mean, like realistically, of like where I would go initially. Like because like so one, my family we're gun people. My dad already has a large assortment, a medium assortment of guns, while my grandfather
assortment.
has a large assortment of guns. So I would immediately go there to there because my grandparents also live in butt fuck nowhere. So it's kind of out there in the back. They have like their little bit of yard and everything, enough room to then. Anna says, "What's good, nerds?
It's good.
What's good with you?
Oh, I almost said it.
What about having a Dan moment?
Yeah. A little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. I almost
You
did.
Yeah, I mean, you could say bitch. Beach?
I could have.
You almost ended our career, is what you.
Yeah. Well, mine, anyways. But
did.
what's up, bitch?
No. So like I already have like my plan of like where I want to go and what I want to do, and how I would do it. Because it's like one of those things of. Especially like if it is like the Walking Dead type walkers, I don't feel like it would be that hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but 28 days later.
Yeah,
Whoa.
like anything outside of that, 28 days later, Dawn of the Dead, or The
Juiced
Last
Up
of
Zombies.
Us, or anything like
What
that.
I will say about The Walking Dead is they actually, towards the end of the show, they started saying that the zombies evolve.
Yeah, I think I saw
So
something like that.
they can climb ladders and use tools now.
Crazy.
Like a zombie full on picked up a rock at one point and tried using it as a weapon. And I'm like, bruh.
They're learning.
They're learning.
Yeah, but like if it was anything else and the such, like, the ones that are running and doing anything, like the running aspect would definitely make it a lot harder because, you just have these mindless beings sprinting at you. That would suck. But like if they're like slow and, whatever, like how they are in most zombie media and everything, I don't feel like it would be that
World
tough.
War Z zombies.
Yeah, fuck that too. Yeah.
Or like they have that insect mentality where they just pile up on each other until they reach where they want to go. And I'm like, yeah, fuck all that.
Like trying to think, once they started running, I'm dead. Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah, dude. Have you seen me? I'm boned.
No,
I'm just praying to God I happen to be immune.
No, trying to think of like if that actually genuinely happened, like an actual zombie apocalypse. I would think at first they would probably be able to run at some point. I don't think they would be able to run straight or really have like that full, like, because like they do.
I mean, so here's the thing. I think a lot of that, I mean, if we're going to like sit here and like really try to take this argument seriously, right? I think a lot of what like video games do, right, as Dead Island, right? Like there's progression to the zombie where like a normal infected is very fast and will move very quickly. You know what I mean? But like the longer they are dead, the more they
the slower they get.
That I don't know the real word, but I feel like I'm making one up right now. But decrepify.
I don't think that's a real word, but yeah,
I don't think it is either. But we're going with it.
And,
deteriorate. Yeah. I feel like the longer their lifespan is in deterioration, then of course, like they wouldn't be able to run and shit like that anymore.
Courtney says, if you think
about it, in any of the illnesses that we experience could evolve, and boom, zombie virus.
Oh, yeah.
Very true.
No,
I think
100%.
they said that the closest thing to a zombie virus right now is mad cow disease.
Yeah.
Or even Ebola.
That was the whole premise of
Resident Evil?
No. The one with Woody Harrelson in it.
Yeah. Zombieland.
Zombieland. That was the whole premise of that, right? Is that it was mad cow disease and it evolved, didn't it? Pretty sure that was the whole premise.
Mad cow disease. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the whole premise of that movie. Was that
it did evolve from a strain of mad cow disease. Yeah.
I think that's kind of how it would go. I feel like they would deteriorate. I don't know how quickly, but I think because like it is. They are dead, so they are going to decompose and rot and do everything like that. And there's so many like logistics of it because I mean it's not fully real. I think it would be more
fully real. It's not real at all.
Like there might be something out there, but like in the sense of rigor mortis and how that would set in. Like I know it's reanimated, but it's still a cold corpse, so I don't know if rigor mortis would just no longer be a thing or like how that would work. I mean, there's so many.
Well, rigor mortis takes a while to set in because the body is stiff. It takes a couple hours. Well, because the body is stiff, rigor mortis takes a while to like activate, right? But because those bodies aren't stiff, then the joints don't stiffen, so rigor mortis doesn't happen.
Fair enough.
Right. So I mean, they're gonna be pushing black putrefaction before they get to rigor mortis. Which takes a long time for black putrefaction to actually set in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I don't know. I feel like that's probably
Crack
like how it
open
would be.
a cold one with the boys. You know what I'm saying?
A good sound. But
I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a 10 out of 10 crack of a can.
yeah,
That was good.
good crack.
Good crack, dude.
Good crack.
Nice crack.
Nice crack. No, but it's painted, and since we're talking about The Walking Dead, we'll paint our entire conversation and scenario in the Walking Dead realm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think in this day and age, especially with like the media that we have about it, you know what I mean? That whole destroy the head, destroy the brain kind of thing.
do enough damage to the body or destroy the head. Yeah.
I don't think that it would be as bad as what they push it in like media. You know what I mean? Especially because like now, like because it's put us in. It's say like in this world we've grown up and have consumed countless sources of media of like zombies and know how it works and how it spreads and how to just kill them and whatever. And actually, I don't even know if I can say the K word since we're on TikTok. I don't know if you can say that on there, but you take out a zombie and everything.
Can't say the P word. Learn that.
I don't think it would go. I don't think it would be as bad. I think it would spread, decently because I mean it is a like disease and infection and whatever, and then the whole idea of that once because people like I don't know how many people die a day. I don't remember the statistic to that, but so obviously people would be coming back at an alarming rate, but I think we would quickly once the military got involved and got in there. I think we would quickly. It would be taken care of. You know what I mean? In a sense.
I mean, again, it depends like on how densely populated the area was that began the infection. It depends on like if we can determine what kind of disease it is, a virus, an infection, a bacterial, the fungal, whatever. I think there's a lot of factors that just determine on whether or not we can respond.
Well, I'm saying like I said, put it like the disease is whatever same disease that's in The Walking Dead. Since we're talking about The Walking Dead, I want to keep it in the theme of that.
Well,
so like this scenario.
I only said that because I don't know what it is in The Walking Dead.
I think it's just some sort of viral disease that because no matter even if you die, just by natural,
really shouldn't be eating on stream, but.
Natural causes, you still come back. Let's be real; they can't even handle floods. Fair enough. There's a real world problem. Yep. Fair enough.
Way to take the fantasy out of it, dude.
Fair enough. No. So, I don't know, because and then the everyday person also knows how to handle that zombie in that sense of they know to destroy the brain kind of thing. So I don't know.
I mean, if we're talking about the beginning of the Walking Dead apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
They didn't know that immediately.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying so take the zombies, take the virus, take all of that and just put it into right now. If it were to while we're on this live, it broke out right now. You know what I mean? I feel like it wouldn't be as bad because put it into the Walking Dead world. Apparently, zombie media is not a thing. There's no zombie games. There's no zombie movies. There's no nothing. So they don't know fuck all about it. But
Okay.
We've all grown up knowing what a zombie is. Zombies have been around. The concept of zombies have been around since for a long time.
Yeah,
Hell,
I think
the Germans
our
were
society.
trying to make a zombie army. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Allegedly.
if we're talking about it being we have the information that we have now,
yeah,
and we personally can respond the way we would. Yeah, dude, we would smoke the shit out of those zombies,
yeah. That's what I'm
bro.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it would ever get to if we're going off the Walking Dead of things. I don't think it would get as bad as what it is in the Walking Dead. I think
not.
I think it would have some struggle and there'd be some things because like I said, it would because I said there's a certain amount of people that pass away every day so many minutes or so many hours or whatever, to the point where like it would become an overwhelming amount of people. But
Every
the thing
6
is, like I said, huh?
This is a dumb joke. Move on.
But you know, it's one of those things. Andy says, little Johnny running around with a gun pretending he is in Fortnite. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, dude. That little Johnny up there cranking 90s on these dorks.
Oh yeah. Doing a 360. That's what I would do. 360 no scope. Do some YY canceling on that their ass. It's 100%.
So how far did you make it in The Walking Dead? Like what I know how far you made. Like what's the biggest thing that's happened so far?
Literally right now, I'm right where the that infection in the prison started. And like they just left to go get the Daryl, Michonne, that one guy with the drinking problem, that skinnier black guy, and then Tyrese, I think is what his name was.
Okay. I know where you're at.
They just
You're
left.
you're about to get to a crazy part, bruh.
Yeah, and it's like that they left and they ran into like that ginormous horde of zombies and everything.
Oh yeah.
And now they're like running in the woods.
Aaron
and shit.
says Carl was literally the worst character. Him and Lori both. Huh?
Why were they the worst characters? Lori,
I think
like,
Carl's goated.
Carl's not bad. Lori, on the other hand,
Lori's
like,
straight up a 2-timing son of a bitch, bud.
yeah, like it hasn't even been like a week since the outbreak, and like I get that he told you that your husband was dead, but even then,
I mean, he had all reason to believe that he was, though.
Yeah, like I'm not arguing that fact. I'm arguing that like
I
Lori,
have to pee so bad. I will be right back.
You're good. I'll carry it. Like they served no purpose, and then they died. No, they served purpose because it was Rick's drive to go get them and find them and see them again. That was like their purpose, and you know, I mean, and they were there. You know, Lori was doing her thing. Yeah, Shane was good, like cool, but like they definitely had their purpose though as characters. But yeah, with Lori though, you know, I get it of like, oh yeah, you know, to your knowledge, your husband's dead and whatever, and you know, you have this dude here that you know better than anybody else that's around you currently during the zombie apocalypse, during this crazy time, and so like, yeah, you feel more comfortable and more safe with him. But like it's only been a week that your husband has, to your knowledge, died, and you're already screwing his best friend. That's a little wild, in my opinion. He should have had more of a drive for a sandwich than Lori. I don't know. Like I said, it's one of those things. It's his wife, you know, in a time of, you know, great crisis and stuff like that. And I think Lori, you know, he did get her character, her presence gave him, you know, gave Rick's character that drive to go there. You know what I mean? And then like she was also, you know, a driving force for, you know, Rick to do certain things and step up in certain areas and stuff like that. So she served her purpose, you know, and Carl, for what I know now, you know, because where I'm at in season 4, like he's serving his purpose, and he's, you know, who he is, and, you know, obviously it's his son and stuff, and he has his own character development. Now, I will speak on the side of acting. Like the kid that played Carl, at first his acting was not very good. He definitely has, like, you know, because like if you pay attention to actors have like their own like little thing that they do. You know what I mean? Like their own little tricks and things about them that, you know. Okay,
excuse me. Back in action, baby.
It's a way to come back in for sure.
What are we talking about? Half the population streaming as they take out hordes. Yeah, it's not wrong. Damn, Aaron really blew up, didn't he?
Yeah, he started chatting. No, I'm on season 4, episode 2 or 3 or something like that. But yeah, the actor that plays Carl, like at first, like the kid, his acting skills were not the greatest. I'll say that. because like I don't know, he just did certain things that like bother me and annoy the hell
Carl?
out of me. Yeah, I'm saying of the
Oh.
actor, not necessarily Carl the character, but you know. Harmony says, "It be the boys. It do be the boys."
It's us, the boys.
Aaron says, "I screwed up my first video, so don't I have to redo the whole thing, so I'm taking a break." I know how that is. I got to record like a small little...
Been there, baby.
video. I got to record a small little video to put up on the TikTok and on our shorts and everything, which I will say right now we'll hit, because like we're probably going to talk for like another hour, so here's another halfway point thing for the people on TikTok. So for everybody on TikTok that's new to here, we do have a link tree in the bio. That link tree has obviously, you know, your basic stuff. I'm not gonna sit there and bore you all the social medias and stuff like that. But the cool things that thing that link tree has is actually a submit form. So for everybody that's new here, we usually do about a 10-minute pre-show where we just kind of let it sit, let everybody come in and everything. And we would typically play music on there. So we had like a little intro music that was made by one of our friends and everything. But Sweet Nostalgia is really big about community. So if you watch one of our older episodes, if you go back, we did an episode with one of our friends, Jen. She created this place that was in my hometown called the Creative Sanctuary, which was what it is. It was a sanctuary for people to come, be creative, and do whatever the hell they wanted to do. They had like open mic nights for singing, comics, poetry, slam poetry, whatever the hell that you wanted to do. And you can just kind of go
Slam
there.
Poetry is what they called me in high school.
And it don't really make sense. Once again, we're back at that again.
Move on, man.
You know?
I just want to have a good time.
Whatever. But a sanctuary for people to come and be creative and do their thing and everything and all that. So we try to share that same value over here. So our whole idea is that we have a submit form in that link tree where you can go and fill out and submit your music or art, where we can then showcase it in that 10-minute preview of the pre-show of the podcast and everything. So that way we can share it there. That's 10 minutes. You know, it's a 10-minute little window to basically a shout out. And we'll play your music, show your art, everything in that 10-minute window, and we'll actually even talk about it at the beginning of the episode. And
You guys know any resin artist? Your boy's looking for new D&D dice.
There you go. We'll showcase that and put that up there, talk about it, give you guys shout outs, and do everything from the such. So there's a submit form for that. But also what's cool as well is that we do have a couple cool little things with Linktree. There is a 30-day free trial for Hulu. So if you want to go get your Hulu
Now
on
you're talking.
and watch any of the new shows that are going on in there, if there's anything that you've been wanting to watch but you don't have Hulu, there is a 30-day free trial in there. Go hit that. Go watch your show. You know, see what Hulu has to offer. But yeah, you can't watch anything without eating some food. At least I can't.
I don't know if you guys do, but I definitely, if I'm playing a game and I want some food, I'm switching to something to watch when I'm eating.
Oh yeah. So we also have another thing in there: 10 free meals from HelloFresh. You can head over there and get you 10 free meals from HelloFresh. If you've never done HelloFresh, what's cool is that they send you a handful of meals, like a week-long worth of meals that are fully prepared. Well, not prepared. It sends you all of the fresh ingredients. So everything is raw, fresh ingredients, and they send you a little card on how to cook it. They teach you how to cook it.
Taco John's.
Get you back in Taco John might be something there in North Dakota or whatever.
Oh.
But it teaches you how to make the dish. It gets you back in the kitchen, gets you eating raw, fresh ingredients instead of all the processed shit. But also, like, they'll cater to whatever diet that you have, if that's vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian, meatitarian is something that we like to say over here.
Not we.
Suck it. You know, it's good.
It's funny.
So any sort of dietary, restriction that you have, you can set it to that. I highly recommend it. I used to do it. It got me back in the kitchen. It got me liking cooking. You know what I mean? Because I just wasn't it. I was door dashing a bunch of shit, doing whatever.
Does it make it better than Taco Bell because it's made by a white man?
Taco John. But I highly
check
recommend
your privilege, Aaron.
and Yeah. We're over here, like, you think you're better than us because you're eating Taco John's and we're over here having the
They
Bell?
actually use real beef. You mean to tell me that Taco Bell doesn't use real beef?
I mean, let's be fair here.
They don't use real beef?
Nowhere's using real beef.
2 all beef patties,
Finally,
special sauce, lettuce, cheese,
they're
pickle.
finally starting to use beef tallow and all that, like all the good shit again. And finally, all these like companies are taking out like the artificial dyes and shit like that too. We're kind
It's
of
good, man.
finally stepping in the right
America
direction.
might live to see the next century.
Yeah. Hopefully. But yeah, so go check out that link tree, get the submit form, submit your music and your art. We want to showcase it. We're huge about community over here. We want to be able to share the love with everybody and, you know, take advantage of what may be currently a small platform, but the platform that we have to help other people grow and help people, you know, achieve their creative dreams, like what we're trying to do here. But also, you know, we want to share the love, and it helps us as well. Go hit those links to get, you know, your free 30-day trial of Hulu and your 10 free meals of HelloFresh. But yeah, back to it after that commercial break.
Don't threaten us like that, James. What did I say?
I don't know. I was too busy promoting and
Chilling.
yeah. But yeah, so like, do you have like an idea or a plan of like what you would do in this scenario? You know, like where you're gonna go.
So here's the thing, man. This
You
might
haven't
be a
sat
little
down
morbid.
and thought about it.
Here's the thing. Let me hold on. Damn headphone wire likes to get caught underneath the desk chair fucking wheel. So here's the thing. This might get a little morbid, but once I got diagnosed, I kind of stopped worrying about it. I kind of stopped thinking about that kind of thing.
Fair enough, I guess.
But before, absolutely, I had a huge plan. You know what I mean? But this was a long time ago. Yeah.
Will says die.
As Will says, my plan is to just die. Return to soil, man. Accept my fate.
Return to sender.
Yeah, that's right. Just return to sender, dude. No, but after the diagnosis, I was just like, you know what? I just didn't think about that kind of thing anymore. I was like, you know what? If the zombie apocalypse is gonna happen, I'm definitely gonna bite the dust. So
now I forget because I think I always get the types confused.
I'm type 2, baby.
So is the type 2, is that the one like if you just like took care of yourself, you could work yourself out of it kind of thing?
No,
or,
once you're diabetic, you're diabetic.
well, I'm saying
no,
you don't need like the shot all the time, and as long as you eat well, you know what I mean? Like it's not.
Okay. So yes, because I take care of myself, I am no longer insulin dependent, which is about as close to remission as you can be as far as type 2 diabetes. I take 2 pills and a shot every week. I take 2 pills daily and 1 shot of Ozempic weekly, which I don't know that I actually need the shot of Ozempic because it's just Ozempic is there to regulate fat, which your body feeds on its fat, which is anyways a bunch of science, medical mumbo jumbo, but really it's 2 pills a day that keeps me from losing a leg.
So like if you went into
a very rigorous diet on top of, you know.
But so that's what I'm saying, like getting at. So like if you went into the zombie apocalypse, but if you were still able to maintain a decent diet, would you be able to be fine or like not? Yeah, having
if I maintained a decent diet, if I was still hitting my carb count without, you know, spiking my sugar too high, and you know taking care of myself properly, then yeah, I'd be perfectly fine. You know. And
so, but type 1 is the one that like, you're fucked. Like you have to have
type 1 is insulin dependent. Your pancreas no longer works. Basically, the difference between type 1 and type 2, type 1, you have no functioning pancreas. Type 2, semi-functioning.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so that's why I didn't know if like that. So like you wouldn't necessarily be screwed. You know what I mean? You just have to be a little bit more careful and, you know, make sure that you're eating proper and, you know, whatever and the such.
True.
So
true.
You know, and
but I mean, at the same time,
you know,
but at the same time, you also have to take into the account of how much physical activity I was taking part in. which
Yeah.
also decreases my blood sugar. You burn fat, you burn sugar, doing physical activity. So then I would have to replace all of that with food. Now you're really getting into like the highs and lows of diabetes, right? It's like you can get yourself into a high, or you can get yourself into a real low. Both not good, right?
Yeah.
Like if I get too low, I could stroke out. I could fully just die. Right? I could slip myself into a diabetic coma. If I get too high, mostly the same symptoms. You know what I mean? I could, fully have a heart attack. I could have a stroke. There's all kinds of stuff like that. Like I said, this has gotten very morbid, but it's just the real world I live in, man.
So now, but you don't have like an active plan of like, this is where I'm going to go, this is what I'm going to do, or anything.
My active plan would be hitting a ranch, hitting a farm. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
To get as far away from the apocalypse as possible. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I said, and I'm going to bring up the Walking Dead Telltale's game real quick. It's why I said the boat's not a bad idea. Okay.
That's
the boat is not a bad idea. It is not a dumb idea.
It is.
It is not a bad idea. If you just stay off the shoreline, dude, and you just like patrol an island, patrol like the coast or whatever, you'll be fucking fine, man.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? I think the boat idea is not that bad. First of all, it eliminates a lot of the physical exertion that people in The Walking Dead and the Telltale's game have to go through because they're running constantly, right? And second of all, for somebody who has diabetes, it would be an ideal world if all I had to do was sail on a boat.
no. Like, well, I think make a little garden on the boat. Like, yeah.
Make a little garden on the boat, dude. We're playing Raft.
Yeah, fair enough, I guess, in that sense. No, I don't know. I wouldn't do that. What I would do the ranch thing. I would
Squat
go
over the edge to poop. Annie's got it figured out, dude. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
What? Oh, did she? Oh, squat over. Okay, it just finally came in. I didn't see that until now. No.
Oh, it refreshed on the live before it did on Streamlabs. That's crazy.
It did. But I would do the ranch thing of like, because I mean, it even improved it a little bit. Like, I know they had. I have to go.
You have a go bag set up, specific pews picked, MREs, the whole 9 yards. This is what Courtney was talking about earlier, dude. Doomsday prepping without doomsday prepping, except for you went doomsday prepping.
Yeah, no. Like, if I had
my man's probably got a fallout shelter he knows about.
If I 100% had the funds to be able to do it, I would do it straight up.
I would not. And there's something I like, because here's the thing. I know that I would be like the scavenger type in a zombie apocalypse.
No, you're base bitch.
No, because I don't have to build anything. Things are already built.
Well, no, yeah, but like the thing is, you would be able to. Because so here's the thing. Like,
I'm not going to be Henry Homemaker in an actual apocalypse. It's fine in a video game. I'm not doing it in real life, bro.
If
get fucked, you do it.
If we got into that situation, because like what you just said, the physical assertion would lower your sugar. So you stay and be base bitch and do the things where you're not exerting. But that doesn't mean I want to be bored. You won't be. You'll be doing whatever base.
Harmony says, I grew up with the zombie apocalypse, Dad. We were always preparing. LMFAO had me learning archery and how to shoot multiple types of guns, just in case I find a random gun and have to use it.
There you go.
Jeez, dude.
It's taken me about 4 years.
It's taken me about 4 years of piecing it together. Yeah, dude. I have a friend that also has like a full first aid kit with an EpiPen and everything.
Yeah.
And EpiPens without an actual prescription are like a stack.
Oh yeah, they're expensive.
I'll bring you a zombie back to play with, James. Annie,
yeah,
you've always got my back, dude. You've always got my back. I was gonna cut its jaw off and its arms and just pretend I'm Michonne for a while.
There you go. Get you a sword.
Give me a katana and I'll be your base bitch. That's fine.
You learn the way of the blade.
Yeah, while you dorks are out there getting me materials, I'll learn the way of the blade.
Yes, sir. No, so
I'll build us a friggin' oven from scratch.
Will says the total collapse of society is not something I want to live through, but the human survival instincts is strong.
It is very strong.
Very, for sure. No, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it would be tough, and it's like it's not something that I like want to go through anything, but like if it were to happen, I'm not going to bitch out about it. You know what I mean? I'm going to take it in stride and do what I need to do, kind of thing.
Insert Cusco.
Cusco.
Cusco? Is that what that is?
Like I know couscous, like the little fucking little beans and shit.
Are you getting me to read a slur right now, bro? What's going on here?
I choose to be on the person's team.
You choose to be on the person's team.
Whatever the hell that means.
I think we're getting lost in the weeds here, chat. What's up?
Chat, you're cooked. It's no longer chat, I'm cooked. It's chat, you're cooked. So
Okay, just because you repeat it, Aaron, with a different letter doesn't we need you to expound on that. Oh, okay. From the
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove, that's right. Harmony, I have a katana in my trunk. Let me know if you want to practice Lamau. Hey,
Will
listen.
says, being parents, I don't think we really have a choice, though. Yes, sir.
No, we really don't have a choice. That's another factor that I'm not going to talk about really because it'll make me sad.
Oh yeah. No. I did watch an episode last night where Michonne held the baby little ass kicker.
Yeah, dude.
And
Yeah,
she
dude.
started like crying about it, and like I was like, whew. And then like
Yeah,
the
dude,
scene where like the dad.
there are very few scenes in that show that made me like tear up and stuff, but man, there's a few that involve children. I'm like, man, this is hard to watch.
All the scenes with kids, because like the scene where like that dad of the two children that Carol starts watching after, whenever their dad died and everything, that did hit me. That hit me pretty good.
Yeah. So Annie was talking about she wants to be on Aaron's team because he has all the blickies. Harmony says Emperor's New Groove. I picked that up eventually. I'm not exactly the smartest guy here, so. Insert Toy Story meme. Insert Toy Story meme for what?
Tell you what, this like the lighting, like I have this light over here.
Insert Toy Story meme being kids crying and shit, or like you talking about the end of Toy Story 3 when Andy walks away. Also a brutal scene.
Oh yeah.
Harmony says any scene involving kids kills me every time. Kids and dogs, man.
Yeah.
It's another zombie movie. I Am Legend. Oh, dude, when he took out Sam like that, destroyed me. Oh, brother,
sucked a lot.
Okay. Oh yeah, dude. There's quite a few scenes in Walking Dead that I was like, man, this is very tough to watch right now.
Oh yeah. Read my comment above that one. What do you say?
Then read my comment above that one.
Don't know what he's talking about. Lost in the weeds
I know what
here,
you're
Chief.
talking about, Aaron. I know what you're talking about.
All
good.
But yeah, like I was saying, it would be something that I don't want happening for sure, but like take it in stride. Who's your I guess we'll say who's your favorite character?
Favorite? It goes season by season, really. I think like the beginning of season 1. I think all of season 1 has got to be Shane.
Yeah, I do very much
Love
enjoy
Shane. Shane
like,
was
like the
super
dude.
cool, man.
The dude's fucking
He's
unhinged,
bonkers.
but
Yeah, dude.
like
he's cuckoo for sure.
But he was the most interesting and fun character at the time. You know what I mean? And just a really good Judith and you uncultured swine. Insert.
You did not say Judith at all.
I don't see nothing about saying like the kid. Like
Yeah, I don't think that you actually push send on the old Judith plug there, bud.
Yeah, I knew she had a name, and but also they did call her Little Ass Kicker. That was technically her name before she got Judith. So, Little Ass Kicker definitely is the name. But yeah, if you did, it didn't. It might be one of those comments. He might have said something else, and YouTube blocked it or something. I don't know. YouTube tends to do that.
Well, I'm reading directly off of Streamlabs, and I don't see it at all.
Like off, but it don't matter. We're not going to get into it. But either way, yeah, I knew she had a name. I just couldn't remember it, and that's why I called her Little Ass Kicker, because that was a name that they gave her. But yeah, no, Shane was definitely like I said, he was the most unhinged, but also like just the most fun character, I guess. You know what I mean? Of like he just had a lot going on, and also I do enjoy John Bernthal or whatever his last name is.
Johnny Bernthal, yes sir.
I really do enjoy him as a character, like as an actor. He's fun, and you know, say what you want to say. Like he does do some weird stuff, especially like with his like Punisher. Like just a lot of him like, like you know, grunting and whatever,
Yeah,
which he
dude.
does do a lot as
Oh,
the
man.
Punisher.
He
But
did it in Fury as well. He did it in Fury. He did it all through Punisher.
but he is a good actor, and he does play that type of person pretty well. Because that kind of is him in real life too. He is just this kind of like man. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like this
The
is
zombie
he's
that
just a
bit
dude,
Andrea.
huh?
Annie says the zombie that bit Andrea.
Oh, the nerd guy from. I thought you haven't seen an episode. So how do you know that Andrea got bit?
Oh, we got a capper on the loose, dude. She out here capping.
Yeah, because that's.
Aaron says Shane was a Chef's Kisses grade A tier 1 prick.
Oh yeah, for
He
sure.
was.
I think that's her name.
I think that's her name.
Andrea.
Yeah, probably.
She was the one that
Wasn't
was.
she? Oh yeah. Oh
fucking
no.
around
She's
with-
talking about she's talking about something you haven't seen in the show yet.
Who? Me?
You have you seen Andrea get bit?
Andrea got bit a long time ago.
No, she gets bit during the governor
Yeah.
arc.
So yeah, she's already been bit, already dead.
She's already been bit and dead by the scientist dude that was working with the governor.
yeah. She died.
And
in,
you should know what
season
she's
3 or
talking
something.
about.
Yeah, but what I'm coming at is like Annie said earlier that she's never seen a single episode.
Well, she probably saw it on TikTok, like she said.
TikTok.
TikTok. Way to rude, Danny.
Yeah, no. I already know.
Our ginger's behind. Do you mean Andrea's sister Amy? No, she's talking about Andrea.
Was she
Was
the
she
annoying blonde?
Yes, that is Andrea.
I didn't find Andrea annoying.
In season 1, I think her sister did get bit and died like pretty early on. But
Yeah.
I think Annie's talking about Andrea. I found her incredibly annoying.
Really? I didn't find Andrea annoying. I didn't think she was really that bad.
I think she was just way too assertive, which was annoying for me.
I mean, yeah.
You know what
I mean,
like
if
she just
it-
inserted herself into a lot of situations, and I was like, why are you?
I don't know. She was very much of like, I just want to be involved. I want to help. You know what I mean?
I understand wanting to help, but when
well,
you are
the
not
thing-
directly being talked to, it's like, why are you inserting yourself in this conversation?
But like she didn't want to help in like the traditional woman way, like what.
Yeah, I do remember that, which again is fine. And Carol didn't really want to do it either, but she did.
Well,
You know
no,
what
I think,
mean?
but no, Carol's pretty. She has a lot of that motherly.
Merle was your favorite. That speaks a lot more to your personality than it does to the show.
Merle. I love the actor. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, he
Love
did
the
Guardians.
love the actor, but yeah, Merle. He redeemed himself by the end of it, 100%.
Yeah, in the same episode he died.
Well, that's why I'm saying he redeemed himself by sacrificing himself in that way. But like he definitely, redeemed
did
himself.
redeem
Yeah, that's
himself,
what I
but,
was saying.
I mean, at the
he
same
definitely
time,
redeemed
like,
himself. But like he
bruh.
still was a racist piece of shit.
Yeah, dude, he sucked.
He could have been worse. He definitely could have been a lot worse, but he was still a racist piece of shit.
Merle season 1 was the worst, man.
Oh yeah. Like Michael Rooker, that's his name. It just hit me. Michael.
That's
Rooker.
why he's your favorite brother. Brother.
All right.
Fucking simmer down, dude.
All right.
Oh,
Like
my
yeah,
dog
no,
is-
like
oh, yeah.
so now would I lie and say I wouldn't want to see more of Merle and Daryl together because like their whole
No.
backstory and everything?
No.
I would because like that
Nah.
scene, like a couple episodes before Merle died, like before Merle went back to the prison and shit like that, is like whenever he ripped Daryl's shirt off and they were talking about how their dad was abusing him and shit. And they like, I would like to see all of that.
That's
and,
why
like,
we get it. That's why we get a flashback episode and we leave it at that.
I don't know. I think it'd be fun. I think they maybe went to it like because
I think if they did do that, if they built up their relationship, we would have a very different Daryl, a very, very different Daryl.
No, like we get the same Daryl and shit. I just would like to see like I like that story and like everything that happened. Those two could do like 4 whole seasons of redneck zombie living. Yeah, for sure. Like Duck Dynasty, but zombies.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I am not interested in that at all.
No, I'm not either. But seeing their upbringing would like talking about like their abusive father and all that stuff would have been interesting, I guess, for sure. But no, I think there is like a Daryl Dixon like game, there's like an
and
Xbox
it was
360. Yeah, like it wasn't good, but like it did.
Yeah, it was bad, man.
It did go into like his story a little bit more and shit, and like their dad died or something like that. I would binge watch the crap out of that. I'm sure you would, you big fucking hillbilly. But what was I saying?
Bill Hilly.
I think after that, I don't know who I would necessarily say my favorite character. Like I do enjoy Rick, you know what I mean? But like
I really don't enjoy Rick.
I feel like it's a cop out answer. But I feel like
Rick, I don't know, dude, Rick just goes through so many different personality changes through the whole show. It's like, man,
yeah, but like
be consistent, bro.
Like,
I understand it when your wife dies. I understand it when the boy dies. But like, how many times did this happen? Like, and it wouldn't even be like something major in his personal life, like wife or child, but it would be like somebody in the group died and he now loses his fucking mind.
I don't know. Like, I'll play devil's advocate a little bit and say like, I mean, just exactly that. Like the they've all been through a fuck ton.
Yeah, but most of them stayed consistent.
Well, and that's like writing and everything like that. You know, like they need to like, so they're obviously not going to put all their coins into a side character versus.
I get that, but also, character. Yes, it is the writing, but we're talking about our favorite characters, and his writing, I hated.
Yeah, like I don't know, like I try to put into like
who was Jenner, Aaron?
Let's say if that's a later character, I don't know who that is. Sam and Dean's dad.
Sam and Dean's dad. She's talking about Negan.
Oh.
He's hot. What's his name? Jeffrey Dean Lewis?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that?
I don't know. The scientist. Jenner. So the scientist that bit Andrea?
Oh, yeah. The one that bit Andrea. That was Jenner.
Dude was a weirdo. Kind of weird. She's
kind of weird, dude.
He was a strange fellow.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is who plays
Negan.
Sam and Dean's dad, aka Negan. You haven't even gone to the Negan stuff.
No, I haven't got to that. As like at the CDC.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the CDC guy, his name was Jenner.
I mean, he's just a dude. You know what I mean?
The guy that's all like, we're all infected. A
little fucked up that he was just gonna like kill everybody.
Wait, you think? Hold on. Now I'm getting lost in the weeds. Are you saying he's hot, the CDC guy? Or are you talking about Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
No,
Sam and Dean's dad, aka Negan.
No, she's talking about Negan. She's definitely talking because she's the one that said Sam and Dean's dad, and then you started talking about that. So it's probably just belated, like delayed. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know who I could sit there and say. I really enjoyed RV guy. I don't remember his name.
Dale.
Dale. I enjoyed, like he was a good.
He died brutal.
Yeah, he was just a good. Now, did I believe everything that he was like about, like what he was wanting to do? But like he was a nice palate cleanser to the crazy amount of
he's everyone's dad.
Shit that was going on. He definitely made it because like everybody because because it wasn't wrong of like everybody was just going insane and like wanting to kill everybody and just people were like losing his ways and stuff like that. And so like I appreciate what he was like wanting to do and to like save everybody and shit and save humanity, like save everybody's humanity in the sense of not allowing everybody to just turn into what the world was at that point in time. You know what I mean? Losing their humanity.
I get what you're saying.
But
I found him annoying as shit.
But yeah, no, there was a part of me too that was just like, well, like you got to understand, like times have changed, like there's a way that you can do both, keeping your sanity / humanity and having to adjust to what's going on, because like you have to understand, because like I understand and appreciate and love like what he's trying to go for, and like in the ideal world, like that's what we all want, but corpses are waking up and eating people. We can't we can't be that way. We have to like, because it's the same thing with Herschel, and of like him thinking that they're still humans and stuff like that and wanting to save them, and
which do we prefer so far, Resident Evil zombies or Walking Dead zombies?
Well, like just the regular zombies or like the other stuff? Because you got to think the zombies there were originally created to be bioweapons, and that's why you have like all the other crazy mutations of them. Like
they're comparable to a basic sense, right? But when it comes to like the grand scale of zombies, Resident Evil zombies are going to be much more brutal than Walking Dead zombies, because there's not like archetypes to zombies in Walking Dead. There are just zombies.
Yeah.
So like, I mean,
if I had to pick a universe to survive in,
they're like the same thing. You know what I mean?
Because I mean, Resident Evil does have normal zombies, but like you go out of that, you have other zombies that are like that can sprint. You have other zombies that mutate into lickers or into the other just ridiculous types of zombies. So yeah, if I had to pick a world to survive in, it's going to be The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead, man. Keep it as vanilla as possible. Don't throw that weird shit at me.
Yeah, I don't want to be chased down by some giant 4-legged blind brain zombie with a giant tongue. You know what I mean? Or
yeah, dude. I mean, that's like picking between Mario or Samus. Which universe would you rather be in? I'd rather be in Mario.
Yeah, which I think he just asked, as we were saying, like which one you prefer to survive in, RE is expert level or Walking Dead beginner. Call me.
I mean, the gamer in me wants to do RE, right? But like,
yeah, I would rather
the realistic version of old Jimmy Boy here is going Walking Dead every time.
I would rather play a Resident Evil game over a Walking Dead game, but if I had to pick one to survive in, it's 1,100% The Walking Dead. Call me a pussy, call me whatever the hell you want.
You can't say that on TikTok, dude. We got banned for that.
Whatever. I don't even know what we can say or not say on TikTok. TikTok is so different about stuff. Do have quite a bit of likes, almost 700.
Pretty cool.
Yes, sir. Maybe we can start.
Anybody over at TikTok, check us out on YouTube. We also do video games.
We are gonna
subscribe. Hit us with a like.
That is gonna be something that we are gonna start doing, though. We are gonna start. I do want to start streaming
Copsy?
Oopsie.
Oopsie. I don't know why they look like a C to me on the. I can just look over at YouTube. I don't know why I keep reading Streamlabs.
We are going to start streaming on TikTok. I want to start streaming. Canceled. I want to start streaming. She just comes over the TikTok.
Dude, I put out a short on TikTok that had the P word in it, and it got taken down within minutes of us putting it up.
After watching you play
Halo, I think you two could boss Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, it would be easy.
I mean, yeah, Resident Evil those are easy games. Except the new ones. The new ones are difficult for me to play.
I love the new ones. Biohazard.
The new ones are spooky.
I love Biohazard, dude. I thought that was such a good game. But I want to play like Resident Evil 2 or something like that on the channel. I think that would be a great game to play.
They're all on PlayStation. The original Resident Evil remaster is even on PlayStation.
Yeah, they have it on the Game
No, the zombies, dork. Are we now comparing like Halo zombies to Resident Evil zombies? I'll wait.
No, I think the stream's a little delayed. Aaron, we already answered. We would rather survive The Walking Dead. And then we just started our own conversation of rather which one we would play.
So there's no delay on TikTok. You literally read that right as it popped up.
Hell yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool.
That's good to know.
I wonder why Streamlabs is making YouTube have a delay then.
I don't know. But when I literally have it as set to like low latency as possible.
Yeah. Right.
But also it could just be straight from like person to person, like in how
I guess so,
their internet and stuff like that. Annie,
we're trying to make a household name here.
Annie, how do we look on TikTok? Does it look good? Let us know. But you know,
she's gonna call us ugly. You set us up for that. Way to go, man.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, no, we'll definitely be streaming. My guys, after you could survive.
Okay, Aaron. I have never played Halo with Ryan ever in my life.
I think he watched you. You didn't watch James and I play Halo.
No.
It was
him and Garrett.
It was Garrett and I playing Halo.
You look super ginger. Get fucked, dude. Holy crap.
I do. I actually do. I don't know what the lighting. It very orange.
Dude, my lighting on YouTube, it looks like I have a blue filter on.
Yeah, it does. No, I have very good lighting, but my hair looks very orange, and I couldn't find the charger to my razor, so I haven't shaved because I don't like to clean shave anymore. I only trim it down now. But what were we talking about before we got all confused?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Everything
I
got
got
so
lost
confused.
in the weeds of Aaron's
Aaron,
Halo thing.
You fricked us. No, I think what I was talking about before that, though, my bad. I thought I was James, but I'm still sure you could spank some RE zombies.
I mean, I'm sure we could too, but you know.
Yeah.
Can you scoot the image back? Lil nut hair, so the purple is all the way around it.
Like this stuff. If I scoot this back any further, you're gonna see extra stuff that I didn't want to. I had it there perfectly centered for a second, and then I fucked it.
Annie.
Yeah. Doing this, because it has, this is why I had it that way, because then it cut this stuff off. I don't know if that completely translates over to there fully, but it was like something of like, there we go.
Good.
Now it's
Leave
perfect. Okay. That's so, setting it up vertically, because as you can see on, YouTube, you have like the recent subscribers and recent stuff or whatever. And then you have chat over here. We can't really show or do any of that. I'm sure I could bring it over and do something, but with how I have it set up, and this is our first time streaming on TikTok, so I'm still trying to get everything set up the way that we want it, I guess, or the way that is going to work best. But yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna have a stream on TikTok a lot. Have people donate some galaxies and stuff, so we can start, start doing those NPC live streams. You know what I mean? Like, oh, thanks for the heart or whatever, and just keep doing that. So we can be professional TikTokers and everything. No, so I mean, it's talk about the games a little bit. Especially since now that we finished, like you guys haven't seen it yet and they're coming out. We did finish The Walking Dead. They're all coming out, soon. For the people that have been watching us for a while and see that we haven't posted anything in about like a month. Obviously we've been talking about it on like every live that we've been doing so far for the past month. We had a lot of issues with hardware and software of like recording games, of like audio not recording well or audio being off, not being able to sync everything together. We just had an overabundance of issues to the point where it made it very difficult to edit really anything and put anything out. So we've just been doing what we did in the beginning, only doing the live, and just getting a huge backlog of content to where we can post it all, get it all edited, and maybe we'll put like a nugget of content here and there.
Annie sent 2 kittens.
Annie sent 2 kittens. Thanks for the kittens.
Thanks for the kittens, kitten.
First gifted. She did gift. I'll have to. We appreciate that. Annie's an OG again. She's the first gifted.
LMFAO. What a dork.
But Annie's a huge supporter. She comes over here and gets on the stream every day. Almost every time. There's a minute there where you weren't joining. She gifted 2 goats. 2 goated.
Fuck, what were we doing? I kept making goat noises, bro.
What?
Was that you or Will? I don't remember. I was sitting here in Discord with somebody, and I just kept going, meh, meh.
I don't know. Maybe me. I don't know. We do so much autistic shit all the time. I don't know. It gets lost in the autistic weeds. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But no, Annie's a huge supporter. So shout out to Annie coming over here in the YouTube, my Twitch, my personal Twitch, which
that was you, Will. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was you or him.
But
Oh yeah, because you were playing Beastman. I forgot about that.
She gifted 3 GGs.
GG, Annie. GG.
Yeah, say it one more time because she donated 3.
Oh, GG. Thank
there
you.
You go. But it's talk about the game, since we did just finish the Walking Dead games.
James, what did you think about Eastman? Since you brought up goats, I mean, what's there to think, man?
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
You're gonna have to remind me who Eastman is exactly.
Was it a Walking Dead character?
Probably.
And that's all. Emma, I have no clue how I had points on here. I don't really watch lives here. Well, there you go. You had
you
points.
earn points by because you see there next to her name she has 25 coins. Oh, that Eastman. Yeah, I fucking hated him. Yeah, I didn't like his attitude. I mean, he was a chill dude for a while. I just didn't like his attitude. Although Morgan learning Aikido was super sick.
How do people get lice? It's fucking. I was trying to find out how people got coins. Purchase them. So I guess you legitimately just have to buy them. Yeah, I don't know. Purchase, in-app purchase. Gift cards, earn for program tasks. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you must have spent some money on there, I guess. Which we
appreciate. Money on TikTok.
Appreciate
what a dork.
Appreciate it either way. What was I say? So the games we just finished, the Telltale's one. So since we did just finish it, how did you feel about? Because that was your first time playing that game. So how do you feel about the game overall?
The game overall, it was fun. I liked it. I want to play the other ones for sure, but I don't like the way they killed Lee.
It did suck.
Hated
it.
It
suck.
But I understand they have a narrative to write and push, which is super fine. But I got really attached to Lee and all his wild and wacky things that he would say.
His Lee-ness.
Yeah, I think out of everything about playing the first Walking Dead Telltale's game, I'm gonna miss how absolutely fucking stupid Lee is while being a college professor.
Oh yeah. It's been a hot minute since I've even watched anything of like the next seasons of that game. I don't think there's as much as that going on. You know what I mean? Like there's not as much of oh, never mind. My friend was live once, so I used my Google rewards to get some. Must not have sent them all. Well, we appreciate it.
Yeah, fuck your friends. Send them to us, dude.
We're cooler. We're better.
We're simply better.
Shrimply. No, what I liked about the game, like, because like a lot of people will sit there and argue and be like, "Oh, that's not a game. That's just
God.
you don't
I'm so
do
tired
nothing."
of hearing that.
Yeah, it's just like
I'm so
there's-
tired of hearing it.
Like there's game aspects of it. You know what I mean? And either way,
because one of the thing is like it's not an interactive experience where literally the only thing that you can do is interact with the world.
yeah,
That is the entire game.
Like
is
you-
you interacting with the world.
you interact with it, and like you're the one that's like pushing the narrative. Like you,
Yeah,
like,
you
different
make
things.
all of the decisions. You
Like-
are the one who makes Lee's personality. You are physically
Like-
that dude.
Like it's one of those games like where like if you look at it, you're gonna get to like no matter what way you go and what decision you make, you're going to end all in the same place and everything. But it's like how you get there. Cause like it's like this. You have so we'll take circles and we'll take like paths and shit. You have like your main thing, like right at the beginning, and then you have like 4 paths, and then you have like a main event, then 4 other side paths to the main event. And so you have these ways of how you get there. Like Lee getting bit. We could have kept it. We could have kept the arm. We didn't have to cut it off. You know what I mean? Either way, we were still gonna die.
They
So
didn't
it's
know
just
that
like,
we did that.
huh?
They didn't know that we did that.
You know, well, you could. That's the thing you can do.
It's not
Yeah.
about the destination. It's about the adventure on the way.
Yeah.
Amen.
Or
Andy.
like
Amen.
you know, we could have saved Carly instead of Doug. You know what I mean? But the thing is, Carly would have died instead of Doug dying. So it's like
we could
you
also
know,
have straight up killed. We could have saved Ben.
yeah.
You know.
And so
Again, another thing that you guys didn't know we did. God, we gotta shut up.
yeah, we gotta stop. But like there's like certain things. Cause like so say that's like the first big one: saving Carly or saving Doug. You can choose either one of those like people to save, but they're still going to die by accidentally getting shot in the back of the head. You know what I mean? By
Accidentally getting shot in the back of the head by some other character who had full intent on shooting them in the back.
no, they were trying. She was trying to shoot the
Well,
other person.
now I don't have to watch that video, Annie. I swear to God,
No,
don't do
you
this to
still
us.
gotta watch it.
Don't do this to us,
Gotta share it. You gotta subscribe to it.
Annie. If I don't see you as the first comment when that video comes out, I will riot in the streets.
And the thing is, we'll know because you have to watch like a good part of the video to get to that point. So
We'll know. We'll
Don't-
know if you watch that video.
also, I can tell by the
She's gonna cover
analytics.
all of her bases, and she's going to comment on every single video we put out for the next month.
You
The accident reverse dome double tap. Amen.
yes, sir.
brother.
But you know, she was trying to shoot Ben, and then Doug got in the way and everything. So
Should just let her shoot Ben.
yeah. Now you probably regret saving Ben. Ben died either way, so you saving Ben, arguing for Ben at that point was pointless.
He was a teenage kid. I didn't know, man. I genuinely didn't know.
We
it could have been anybody.
no.
It could have been Lee. Who knows, dude?
No,
I only have partial control of the character.
it wasn't. No. It's a stupid kid. Stupid kid.
This stupid kid.
No, but
Stupid kid.
the game the first time playing the game, like I obviously like never watched the show, but like what I liked is that it wasn't from the show. It was like its own thing. You know what I mean? Now you had a couple characters from that end up being in the TV show because you did have Glenn.
Is it like
and-
is it genuinely like the same characters?
Yeah, you had Glenn and you had Herschel. So those are those characters. So like watching The
Herschel
Walking
had
Dead.
but they had said he only had a son. He didn't have
So-
daughters there.
Yeah, so they obviously changed some shit. I think the game is more based off of the comic and like the graphic novel versus the show
Yeah.
being a little bit of its
Yeah, fair
own
enough.
thing, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, because but like they are still the same characters. Like Glenn is Glenn.
I wonder if you could have actually saved Shane and like not saved Duck there at the beginning.
Oh,
on the
you
tractor.
said Shane. Oh, the other kid. So
Yeah, Shane or Sean. I think it's Sean actually.
Yeah, save Herschel's kid instead of Duck.
Yeah.
I wonder. Yeah, I don't because I saved.
I've never
'cause
tried.
I didn't do that. I saved Duck, and I didn't ever look to see who else. Did Otis make an appearance in the game?
No.
I don't know.
Not in season 1 anyways.
No, I think they did say Otis. I think Otis was a character. Like he was just like you didn't talk. Like you may have talked to him like one time, or like he was Sean's friend. He was just there and he like died very quickly. I think Otis was in there.
No, Otis is not a character in the Telltale's The Walking Dead game series.
Oh, okay. There was like a friend, Sean's friend. I thought his name was Otis.
Oh no, Otis was that fucking dude that Shane killed in the show.
Yeah, that he like
Because
left. Yeah,
he shot Carl through the deer.
yeah, that guy. But yeah,
That's what I'm saying, dude. Carl takes 2 gunshot wounds and he goes down to a bite. That's wild to me.
yeah. He's like 50 Cent, man, and then it just goes down like that.
He's like 50 Cent, he says. That's wild. That's crazy.
The hardened gangster, and then he goes down to being down to some saliva. You know what I mean? Crazy.
Crazy.
What a baby. What a weak link. You know, going down to a bite versus getting shot twice.
Get shot like a real man.
Yeah, no, like the game. Well, what I liked about it, because like, say whatever you want about like the gaming mechanics and
You're
everything.
saying they lost the farm because of Carl? No, they lost the farm because of Shane.
Yeah.
Shane threw a big old hissy fit because Herschel was keeping a bunch of zombies in the barn, so he decided to shoot all of them.
And attract all the
And
others.
then later, so much potential wasted. That's what they call me. So Shane threw a big old fit and killed all those zombies, which were Herschel's friends and family. And then later on that night, Rick and Shane get into it, and Rick like has to shoot him, right? And that's what brings all the zombies. I don't think that had anything to do with Carl.
Yeah, Carl was just like was there. I mean, I guess you can say the overall.
Okay. In the broadest sense possible, yes.
Oh, is that what he said?
Because
there it
Carl got shot. But if you think
Yeah,
about
if
it,
you
that's
wanna be-
Otis's fault.
Yeah, if you want to sit, yeah, it's Otis's fault. Yeah, I was about to say, if you want to be a fucking asshole about it and look at it and like the
If Carl didn't
most-
get shot, he says they would have
Yeah.
never went to the farm. But if Otis never shot him, they never would have went to the farm.
that's how you gaslighting a child.
That's crazy, dude.
if you didn't
Get shot,
you know, we would have still had our farm. We would have still been all right. If you're it's like,
that's crazy.
could you imagine freaking
Carl shouldn't have been standing there. Otis should have seen him. I mean, the argument goes both ways, brother.
no, like if like could you imagine if Herschel was like sitting there getting into Rick's face? Well, if your boy hadn't have been shot,
If your piece of shit son didn't get shot,
the deer was in the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the deer's fault. 100%. No, that would just be ridiculous. Just to have him completely gaslight him. Like, well, if your boy hadn't have been shot, I would have still.
I'd still have a fucking farm.
Yeah. It's crazy. I
Choking on my Taco John's laughing.
No, I do.
It's
I
like
do.
you know those weird like half KFC, half Taco Bells you find on the highway. It's like if Papa John's and Taco Bell had a building together, and they just named it Taco John's.
Taco John's. No. What that is, that's Papa John's trying to beat the racist accusations. So he put it,
He makes it
mixed it.
Taco John's.
yeah, that's what he's doing. He's trying to come back from the racist.
He's
stuff.
trying to come back, dude. He dropped pizza. He went full taco.
Yeah, he's trying to drop all the racist shit. So he opened up
That's crazy.
a Mexican restaurant.
Wild work.
No, it's way better.
better. I'll take your word for it, dude. Actually, we had a food truck, like a Mexican food truck, like last month or something like that. Dude.
Oh, the one out there by the liquor
Yeah.
store.
Yeah, dude. It was so good.
I hadn't tried it.
No, it was one.
oh.
It was one at Anderson.
Oh, you guys went to one. Oh, there was a food truck by the liquor store for the longest time. There in town.
I don't trust that.
Fair
I don't
enough.
trust that at all.
Well, you don't want to
Food
get.
truck posted up outside. I mean, I understand.
That's the best place
Respect
to
the
put one.
hustle. Yeah, dude, respect the hustle. But bro, I'm not gonna
I mean-
trust a food truck outside of a
Well,
fucking
I don't
Save
know.
on Liquor.
Like, well, because the thing is, I mean, the people parking their thing outside the Save on Liquor, that's a smart move.
No, dude. Like
Put a
I said,
bunch of
respect
hot-
the hustle.
Hot, greasy food in front of a bunch of alcoholics. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? But no, I think what something I want to say with the KFC like A&W like things, those are the best places to go. Like they
No, the A&W is always with the Long John Silver's, bro.
No, they had a KFC one.
I have never seen that. in
Yeah,
my
there's
life.
one in Anderson. There's a KFC / A&W, and it's
That's
the
what would
best
make
thing
me
ever.
so mad in the zombie apocalypse. No more McNuggets or Crunch Wraps. Make your own, Aaron.
Yeah,
Do you not know how to cook?
no more processed food. Whoa, terrible. So bad.
I have to make my own food? Fuck.
You're telling me I gotta eat fucking organic, homegrown vegetables?
You mean to tell me I have to raise this cow from a calf to get beef out here?
Just get your own chickens, chop them up, and there you go.
He said no more McNuggets or Crunch Wraps.
Dude, like that, the worst thing out of the zombie, the worst thing about corpse reanimating and eating people, no more McNuggets. You know what I
No
mean?
more McNuggets. No
Like,
more Crunch Wraps,
whole
dude.
social-
No more Burrito Supremes.
Whole social infrastructure down. My loved ones eating each other. You know, everything done. No more McNuggets.
No more.
Man, I give up.
No more McDonald's Sprite, bro.
You're telling me I have to like whatever. Did I put Aunt Sydney down? Whatever. I don't care. But I don't get the delicious crispiness of
Of that McNugget boot, dude.
yeah, of the spiciness of a McDonald's Sprite. Fuck you.
I don't get the sweet, tasty nacho cheese Doritos Locos Taco
Yeah.
anymore, dude.
And he says, "Wait, no more coffee." Yeah, I'm drinking coffee right now. Fuck.
Can you imagine how many people would die? Let alone being eaten alive, but not having not having Crunch Wrap Supremes anymore. I can imagine.
That's where everybody's going. Like, yeah, the zombie apocalypse break out, and you're like, motherfucker, the McRib just came back. Why'd you have to? Like, why now? Of all times,
Dude, that's the apocalypse. First day of the apocalypse, and McRib comes back, and it's actually good this time.
yeah. You're telling me, like McDonald's just brought back those snack wraps and shit, the chicken wraps.
Oh yeah.
and now
yeah.
it's when you know. I just had one of those the other day, the spicy one. Pretty good. I see why everybody
Coffee is an anytime drink, especially when you are depressed.
or when you need to poop. That's why I drink it.
Like exclusively.
100%.
I mean, it is a very effective diuretic.
Most of the time, yeah, I'm drinking it to poop. You know what I mean?
That's wild.
That would be the Golden Arches. What? That would
Oof.
be what?
I feel attacked.
I feel attacked. The Golden Arches. I'm caffeine sensitive, but one coffee in the morning keeps me going. Yeah, no, caffeine and I don't mix too super well. But
What do
that's
you mean
why
by caffeine sensitive? You have ADHD or something?
I probably just have a low tolerance to caffeine. So
You also don't have to answer that question. That's entirely personal, and I apologize for asking in
Yeah.
the first place.
What is it? HIPAA? Yeah. HIPAA laws. You don't have
It
to.
hurts my tummy.
Yeah. No,
So
bring
you got
back
Crohn's. I'm just playing.
the McRib. The McRib. I think you said the McRib. Bring back the McRib.
McCrib. Welcome to my McCrib.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to MTV's McCribs.
And the crash is insane. Yeah, that's something for me too. Like whenever I have coffee
Yeah,
or
dude.
like high amounts of caffeine,
I'm drinking one of these bad boys. I'm not going to show the front of the can because I don't know how TikTok, but I'm sure you can get the idea of what I'm working with here. Sugar free, of course.
Blue
And
Cow.
I will crash. I will crash hard
He's
in
drinking
a couple hours.
drinking a Blue Cow. What it is?
The red.
We'll get it. I know what it is, but he's drinking. Yeah, different color, different.
Thank you.
But same
Thank you.
animal. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blue
Yep,
Cow.
Yep.
But that's something for me too. Whenever I drink like high amounts of caffeine, it's the same thing when I drink alcohol. Alcohol makes me sleepy, dude.
Alcohol makes me sick, dude, and it always
Yeah.
has. I mean, you see me at parties, bro. I get ill.
I haven't seen you drunk in a long time. Granted,
Hell,
like
well,
you
I can't
can't
anymore.
you know. But
Yeah. I mean, I absolutely can. There's absolute drinks out there, but those are all fucking sissy boy drinks.
I've never been drunk.
2 pots
so-
every day, man, and that is the God's honest truth. I drank a pop today myself, and now I'm drinking a Red Bull like an idiot.
I literally pour about like this much coffee into my cup. You know what I mean? And like that's about it. I'll drink that.
Alcohol just isn't fun for any. What did you say first? Red Bull is my worst enemy. I used to live off the Ghost energy drinks. Alcohol just isn't fun for me anymore. Both same. I never drank Red Bulls until I became diabetic. So now like the sugar-free Red Bull is like the best I could get because the other sugar-free options are just bad. But alcohol, I can't do it anymore. I quit drinking alcohol before I was diabetic actually, because it's just not fun for me anymore either. Every time I would get drunk or drink, not even to the point of being drunk, I would just get sick, and it was just annoying to deal with.
James is one of those I love you drunks. There's like
I am a very like, hey man,
I love you.
it's good. It's fucking good to see you, man.
Yeah. 100%.
James likes to have a good fucking time. Okay.
No. But yeah, back to like the Walking Dead, like in the games. No, we definitely do fully plan to play the rest of it because I think we really like it. We're just we want to give it some time because like we were also talking about.
So we were talking about playing BioShock 2, and we were like, well, we just spent like Aaron
months
said
playing it. So we should.
I added the Jamesies at the end there. I apologize, but we were gonna play BioShock 2, but we just finished that like last month. So we were like, well, and this was mostly Ryan because I'm okay with playing BioShock whenever, wherever. But
I mean, yeah, so am I.
But you made a good point. We did just finish like BioShock last month or like 2 months ago. So it's a good idea to like put out some other games.
Yeah, we should play
we
like
just-
through a full other game before we go and
Yeah.
Do something else. Which the game that we're playing right now.
We have some good a new game that we're playing, not a newer game we're playing, but a game that I don't even think we've talked about on the channel once. It was very fun watching Ryan play it, actually. Yes, I'm not playing the game, and you will clearly see why I play the games when you see those videos, bro. It was so tough to watch sometimes.
My controller was not calibrated.
Dude, that reactor was so tough to watch, bro.
I was missing a jump a bunch of times.
It was a good 5 minutes of you missing that jump, dude. It was so tough.
I was trying to do that and also have a conversation at the same time. But
same. I tell everyone that I love you and try to go on full adventures. Dude, Annie, let me tell you something. You get our buddy Alex to mention we're gonna go to his grandparents' woods. I will be the giddiest schoolgirl, especially when I'm drunk, dude. That's my favorite thing is to be like, yo, guys, I love you. Let's take a hike, man. Let's just travel the state right now. Let's go on a fucking adventure, dude.
Let's go do all of the things.
No, but yeah, we got some pretty exciting videos coming up. You guys are going to see the rest of The Walking Dead, and we have started another game, which I feel like we're about like a quarter of the way through already. I don't think it's a very long game.
I'm just checking something while we're talking. It's definitely how. Okay, this doesn't show what I thought it would show.
This is so we've got to figure that out because this screen is so confusing.
Yeah, I don't. That's why we won't ever use it. I think it was just something that I had to download for
it to work. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you guys ever consider doing a stream from an arcade for some hardcore nostalgia throwback?
It definitely depends. It definitely depends on if that arcade is okay with us recording there.
So that is a huge thing. So I can tell you right now, it all comes from having permission to do so, because streaming
And the thing
out,
is we would have to really be cautious of recording other people who don't want to be recorded. You know what I mean?
yeah. So there's certain things. So outside, like public areas and stuff like that, really, like I know you see people online, you see so many butt hurt Karens and stuff like that. Recording out, like especially outside on like a street and stuff like that, in a private business. So like now, if we go into a private business and that private business is like you're not allowed to record in here, that's one thing. But if that private business is like you can record in here, yeah, and kids. But like if that private business is like you are allowed to record in there, it is a public space. There are security cameras. So like but like out on the street, like if we're out in the street in a public space, people can record all they want. And that's something that people have to get over.
Because it is a public, but a private business.
But a private business,
I mean,
it's up to the business.
Yeah.
And also, if we're not like if we are just live, as long as we're not directly like putting camera in somebody else's fucking face, like that's a little bit different. But if that establishment does allow us to record in there, we're allowed to record in there. And if you don't like it, get out of the shot. You know what I mean? That I'm saying that openly.
Yes and no. The business can get complaints, and then they can tell us that we are no longer allowed to record.
100% down to the business.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. There are a lot of things that have to go into. Not a lot of things. There's just certain things that have to go into it. You know what I mean?
It's getting over Ryan's social anxiety of asking people permission to do something.
No, I don't give a fuck about that. It's just like I
was just kidding.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't give a fuck about that.
I was just kidding.
I can.
Courtney says, "Not the woods. Some of my fondest memories were made in the woods." Oh yeah, me too.
What were y'all doing in the woods?
What were you guys doing in the woods? Nothing. Actually, I threw a stick at one of my friends and got one of my other friends blamed for it.
I have a video of Brandon, Averill, and I building a rock bridge through a little creek with Minecraft music playing in the background.
Straight up dude shit.
Oh no, and we were 22 years old. So
okay, straight up dude shit. Serpent
adults.
Brain activated.
Paying taxes. I was an
athlete in high school, so we had a bunch of parties out in the woods. You go, girl. That's what I'm talking about. I think the last real party I went to, I ended up like slipping on my own vomit.
Last party I went to, I left like maybe 20 minutes into it. I
remember that one. Actually, last party I went to, I didn't even drink. And then I got like firework ash all over me.
Where I did my first keg stand. Well, damn. All right.
You are athletic. I've only done one keg stand in my life. It took 4 full-grown men to hold me up to do it.
It took a crane and a fucking,
Okay, simmer the fuck down.
No, but yeah. But to answer your question,
what's athletic? Nah, dude. You can always get it back. You want to be athletic, be athletic.
But to answer,
I do not, which is why I'm not.
Answer your question, Aaron. No, it is definitely something that I want to do.
Yeah, another big bag joke. Thank you, Annie. Yeah, another big bag joke.
Rude, Ryan. I mean, hey,
she's deflecting. She made like the first one.
She's just mad that she didn't come up with that joke. Is what she's saying. Ryan, did that party respawn out of there? I'm confused.
Aaron, you're one hard dude to keep up with, man.
To answer your question, though, that is something I would love to do. I would like to, no.
Going to an arcade though, that does sound very fun.
Yeah, doing
I don't just keep an arcade stand in the background for no reason. I love arcades, man.
I have a place that I regularly go to. That's where I bought like all my Game Boys and shit like that from. And it's cheap, and it's a place that you just pay one little fee of like I think like $15 per person.
You're talking about Chuck E. Cheese, man.
Yeah, totally. But I would love to go to and everything, and they have a whole buttload of arcades and stuff like that that are free to play, and I think it'd be super super fun to do all that. So we doing a nostalgia meeting up with all the fans at an arcade. That would be cool. That would be super cool.
Sick. Or a roller rink. Oh, dude.
A roller rink. That would.
Yeah, do a little skating rink.
Doing some disco.
Macho man.
Your comments and feed have a 35-second delay. You move on before you see my comment on YouTube.
It's tough, man.
No, yeah, it's something that it's just a part of doing live streams. You know what I mean?
really don't know why it's such a sick delay, though.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's just one of those things of.
Now, Aaron, I'm gonna ask you: have you refreshed your YouTube?
Yeah, you might have to do that. Which can cause buffering and current keyframes. I don't know what keyframes they're talking about, but whatever.
You timed it? Are you a dork? I'm just playing.
Yeah, I guess
or you did refresh it.
There,
I have no idea. Dude.
There's something on the because I think it's because like we're streaming to two different platforms, and it's our first time doing it, so there might be
YouTube apparently has taken the background on that. I guess
there might be like a weird delay. I don't know. When I have it set. For
what are our thoughts on Interview with a Vampire? Are you talking about the Brad Pitt movie and Tom Cruise movie from like the 80s, 90s? Is that what you're talking about?
Kirsten Dunst. She's in it too.
Hey, go back to the TikTok chat. I can't see it all the way.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
It was a good movie.
It was. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Kirsten Dunst being like this horny little girl was super awkward and very unsettling.
Yeah, having a child.
All in all, the movie wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. The new series I have not seen though.
I didn't even know they had a series.
Yeah, it's new, and I've heard it's good. The Brad Pitt version is the only version.
Fair enough.
I mean, for me it is. Yeah, I know. I do know that people do like the new series. So I mean, vampires are still in, baby.
Yeah, Twilight.
This is the skin of a killer, Bella.
Twilight didn't kill it all the way. But no. So,
are you talking about the new series, Courtney? I'll wait.
to bring it back to the zombies though and everything. So this isn't like necessarily as long as they don't sparkle. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude. This is a skin of a killer, Bella.
What's up, Loka? No. To bring it back to zombies, even though this isn't Walking Dead specific, but we're just talking about zombies in general. What would you say is your favorite zombie movie, though?
Favorite zombie movie? I Am Legend is my favorite zombie movie. Which is weird for me to say because I really, really don't like Will Smith. And no, I did not like Will Smith before the whole Chris Rock thing. I haven't liked Will Smith like ever really, but I Am Legend is a great movie, and I do love that movie.
So for me,
Aaron says Team Edward or Team Jacob. I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. I don't care because I think I've seen 2 of those movies and never read any of the books either.
I think I watched up until like part 2, and I don't remember shit from it.
World War Z is the most realistic. I think in terms of zombies.
What was the zombie apocalypse? What started that? Was it a bioengineered thing in World War Z?
World War Z?
Yeah.
I'll look it up real quick.
It was some strand or something. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. It's a good movie though. Heard it's not as good as the book or whatever.
The book is crazy.
Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead is pretty good. 2003, 2005, I think that movie. That was really good.
It was a fictional virus called Solanum, some shit like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was a fictional virus that caused it. Dawn of the Dead. No, but Dawn of the Dead is a very good movie.
I would probably have to put it at Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
Love.
Okay,
Shaun of the Dead.
I mean, if we were talking about like real zombie movies, I'm gonna say I Am Legend, but like
it's a zombie movie. It's a
zombie movie. Shaun of the Dead is the best zombie movie to ever.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh man, is that in Zombieland? You know what I mean? I fucking love it.
Because the thing is, I just said zombie movie. So a movie with zombies.
That's very true. That's true.
Shaun of the Dead.
But when you think zombie movies, I mean, if you think zombie movies, you're thinking more of like high pressure, very
So,
intense and serious. But like, if you're saying all zombie movies, Warm Bodies is up there too.
Warm
bro.
Bodies is a good movie. But yeah, no, Shaun
Warm
of the
Bodies
Dead.
is good.
I have a Shaun of the Dead shirt. I have it because like it's Shaun, but he looks like the Fallout guy, and he has like his thumb up and shit.
That's
and everything. But
I had a Shaun of the Dead button up where it was just his office shirt with the busted red pen
that's
on
sick.
the pocket.
You know, Shaun of the Dead is a movie, especially anything with Simon Pegg in it, because like my dad introduced me into it. Shaun of the Dead, that's a movie I can quote the entire fucking movie, and
bro.
same thing with like Hot Fuzz and stuff like that. But like Shaun of the Dead it was just it was funny. It was hilarious. Honestly, it just had a good time, good story. It was just good. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was
dude,
just a
very good.
fun thing because it was a zombie movie that just felt the most realistic. You know what I mean? Like it's just,
yeah, because ultimately you get a bunch of like dudes together. We're gonna be fucking around a little bit.
just random
we gotta
people.
ease the tension a little bit.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Like none of these guys are like ex-military or like scientists or some other fucking bullshit. They're just a couple dudes that happen to be hanging out and there's a girl in the garden. You know what I mean? And they have to go dispatch.
28 days later, you can get fucked. No, there's no way. I can't. It's like zombies that like don't have any innate weaknesses but can also sprint is fucked. I couldn't possibly.
Well, I think we're still talking about like the sense of like being good movies. Like 28 Days Later is definitely a great zombie movie though. I will say what's really cool about 28 years later, there's one shot, that entire movie is shot on an iPhone 16 Pro.
Are you talking about the Rage virus and 28 Days Later? Or are you talking about The Crazies? Because I don't think I've seen
The Crazies was a good movie. I enjoyed that movie.
I don't think that's like Aaron said, I don't think it's like an actual zombie movie, but it is pretty close.
Yeah, that just made me think, because I'm playing through the Black Ops 6 campaign.
It also has a competent military force you see at the end of the movie, which I find has a good trope twist. Yeah, pretty funny.
Yeah. Oh,
the Rage thing in The Crazies. Yeah. I think 28 Days Later also like a
kind of
crazy rage thing.
Yeah. But you know, I'm playing through the campaign of Black Ops 6 right now, and they have that. That's what they're doing. They have like a rage virus or whatever, that
Zombie
bioweapon.
Strippers. What the fuck?
That is a movie.
Yeah, I know it's a movie, but
I don't know if TikTok blocked it. I
Definitely.
think so. I think it did. Because if you set it on there, it's definitely not there. What about
Left 4 Dead? I know it's not a movie, but it's another zombie video game. Well, good news, Courtney. If you go to Sweet Nostalgia on YouTube, we actually played a bit of Left 4 Dead, the first one, which we do need to go back.
Yeah, we do.
Like genuinely
play more of it.
But we do. We love that game. That game is incredible. We're just big fans of zombies. Like honestly,
I'm a huge one.
Like Call of Duty zombies or Left 4 Dead. I mean, I even played Back 4 Blood for a long time just because
I didn't get into
zombie
Back
media.
4 Blood. Dead Rising, that's another thing that we need to play. I love Dead Rising.
I have all those too. I also have oh crap. No, yeah, Dead Rising. I was thinking Dead Island. I have all the Dead Rising, and I also do have all the Dead Island.
I don't think Dead Island would be something that we play on the channel, but Dead Rising will definitely be something.
Dead Island will not be something on the channel. And if you want to know why, ask me. I will not play that game again.
He also blocked me from saying James is drinking Bull Splooge when y'all were talking about Red Bull drink. That's hilarious.
Annie, fuck you.
TikTok's different.
Do you think the Corpse's Bride qualifies as a zombie movie? I mean, if you want to get into the sense of what quantifies a zombie, I think she's more of
She's a what? You cut out.
a ghoul. Ghoul.
I don't know. She's like full, like dead and decomposing though.
Never played Dead Island. It's awful. Yeah, me and Will.
I played it. It's
me and Will played all of Dead Island in co-op, and we tried to do every side quest. And let me tell you, bud, when you give us an open world game and you fill it to the brim, to the absolute fucking choking brim with side quests, it's so annoying. I cannot play that game again.
Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, there were zombies in Nightmare Before Christmas. So, but
This is stretching. We're
yeah,
stretching.
we're
this
reaching.
Now. This is like saying
We're
Die Hard's
reaching. But yeah, outside of Shaun of the Dead, I would say my next favorite one was Land of the Dead.
Land of the Dead's a deep pull.
Land of the Dead is like I think a very underrated zombie movie, and which Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright were also in that movie, the director of Shaun of the Dead, and Shaun.
Does Chucky count? Dude is dead and keeps coming back. No,
he
does not.
No,
count.
you're reaching. You're reaching,
Aaron. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Yes, it is.
It just happens to take place during Christmas.
It's a Christmas movie. But
I didn't see one Santa Claus in that movie.
I bet there is in the background somewhere. But
Sure.
I'm trying to think of another like zombie thing. I don't know. I think we hit a lot of the zombie points. You know what I mean? Trying
Sure.
to think if there's anything else, Zombo related. I guess no. So I was gonna say you brought up Call of Duty zombies and stuff like
They're
that.
actually. I bet you Googled it too, didn't you, Aaron? Dork.
Yeah, I bet he did. 100% Googled it. The first
one in the office party. I know he Googled it.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
only Die Hard that is a Christmas movie is the first one. None of the rest are Christmas movies. It's just the first one.
No, it's not a Christmas movie. It just happens to take place during Christmas.
It's a Christmas
It does
movie.
not mean it's a Christmas movie.
Yep. If it happens on Christmas, it's a Christmas movie. This is how it works. That's how Christmas movies work.
No.
I don't write the rules. I just work here, you know what I mean? No,
Just means you
LOL,
just
I
don't
just
know the
watch the
rules.
movie every year. Every Christmas, right? Why does it
Sick.
get showed? It gets showed on like Christmas too.
Who
It's a
fucking
Christ-
cares? It's not a
movie.
Christmas movie. I don't give a fuck when they show
By
the
that
movie.
definition,
If they were to
show it
show the
every
movie
year.
during Halloween, does that make it a Halloween movie? No, it doesn't.
Yes. If you're
It's just a movie that takes place during fucking Christmas.
If you're specifically showing it at around a certain time with a other assortment of other movies, because they show it with other Christmas
Jesus
movies.
Christ.
So by that definition, it's a fucking Christmas movie.
No, it's not. It's not a Christmas movie. It's just a movie that takes place during Christmas. Just like any Harry Potter that they play during Christmas is not a Christmas movie.
The first one's a Christmas movie. Well, actually, no. All of them, the majority of them happen during Christmas too, don't they?
They happen to happen during Christmas, but that does not make them Christmas movies.
They're Christmas adjacent.
I'll take that. Christmas adjacent is perfectly fine.
Same as
But that
Lethal
does
Weapon.
not, they are not constitutionally correct in saying that they are Christmas movies.
They're Christmas
It's
adjacent
in the
movies.
Constitution.
I have spread chaos my work here.
To be fair, Aaron, this is a conversation that we've had before
Oh yeah, 100%.
a couple of times.
100%. We're bound to argue at some point in a live. I don't think we can go a single live or anything else.
If anything, it's a fall/cozy movie. Your life must be very exciting. That's a fall/Chris or cozy movie for you. I don't remember the last time I picked up like an action movie and got cozy.
Oh no! I think she's talking about Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry Potter. Oh, okay, my mistake.
Yeah,
Then yeah, you're probably right.
My work took a poll on it. DH is a Christmas movie.
No, then everybody who voted on that poll is objectively wrong.
It's a Christmas movie. Look,
There's no amount of arguing in the world that can convince me that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It just is. It's just the way the world works. You know what I mean?
Sure.
This is how it is. I had like another zombie related question in the pipeline. Okay. All right. I know what. You get bit. How you handling it?
I'm dying.
Like are you gonna be one of those people to just like let it take its course kind of thing? Like you want to just like stay live as long as possible?
You know what's crazy, Aaron, is Bruce Willis can't physically talk anymore, so I don't think that matters.
What if Bruce Willis told you? Well, it would be a miracle at this point. It would be a Christmas miracle.
Okay, bro. Okay, back to your fucking question. What would I do? Probably panic, probably fall into despair, pray that I'm immune, and inevitably die.
Now, keep me as a pet. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead style. That's what I'll do. I'd put you in the shed in the back.
I hope I eat you.
Chain you up. Play.
I hope I eat you.
Now, it's because I would still play games with you, like what Sean did with Ed.
You better feed me.
I'll give you like a rat or something like that. You know?
And don't forget to give me my insulin.
Yeah. Hey, could you imagine? Like, you still got to worry about, like, oh, I can't overfeed
my
him.
pancreas functioning or not.
Yeah. On a chain in the backyard. Yeah, exactly. I'd put you in the garden.
I try so hard not making diabetes my like personality. I brought it up like 5 times during this live. The first time that we go live on TikTok, I talk about my diabetes like 5 times.
Hey, we have to.
This is not a common occurring thing. I think I maybe talked about it a couple of times before today.
We have to, we're reaching out to a new audience on TikTok.
Shout out to all my diabetes bros, bro.
And
he is going to keep Ryan as a pet and James Channing Tatum and Aaron. Here's the thing.
You don't have to.
That's very disrespectful.
If anything, you're spreading awareness. Yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. You're spreading awareness.
I will not be treated as Channing Tatum in that. First of all, that movie fucking sucks. But
it wasn't a terrible movie. I don't think it was awful. It was definitely.
You really think Channing Tatum would be a fucking mouthpiece for Danny McBride?
No, but it was cool that they got him to do that. He was just like, "Yeah, I'll do it. I mean, that sounds fun."
And Channing Tatum spreading awareness. You know, I try.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing the Lord's work out here.
But yeah, no. Now, what if it was like a Herschel thing where like you got bit and they're like, it's going to work if we just cut it off.
Okay, so here's the thing: if I get bit and they cut whatever appendage off, praying that it's not my torso or my head, and I live,
yeah, you get bit in the torso or the head, you're fucked. Like the neck, you're screwed.
Yeah, so be it, dude. Then I'm living. You know, I'm just without a leg.
But you would let them chop that arm or leg off?
Yeah, if they think it would work and I could be held down, because of course I'm going to object, because that's fucking painful.
That's the worst part. Like, you literally just have to, you're just going to have to deal with it and pray that you don't die from blood loss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it's one thing or another,
shock.
right? It's like, I'm not the
Can
type
I call
of
you
guy
Nubs?
that
Annie
would.
says.
You can call me Nubs. Fair enough. I would too. Be real with you. I'm not the kind of guy that would just straight up off myself. I don't have that in me to do that.
Coward's way.
So like I would keep on keeping on until I couldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that means I get an appendage taken off, or if I die from it, then so be it.
Aaron says, call him Nubby. Will says, still better than dying. And then Courtney says, if Herschel can do it, so can I. Yeah, exactly.
If Herschel can do it, so can I. I don't know. Herschel is he's got a strong will on him.
He's a tough son of a bitch.
I mean, he also passed out on shock. So like, here's the hoping that I pass out in shock and I'm not just awake the whole time.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna pass out from shock. That's for sure, bud. For sure. Yeah, no, I would do the same. I would like. You know what I couldn't imagine is like those phantom pains that people get from being in stuff. Oh yeah. I could not deal with that, dude. That'd be wild. That'd be super wild.
I would be such a grumpy dude.
It would be so weird to.
Yeah, because there's a scene in The Walking Dead where Herschel's like, I can still feel myself wiggling my toes, and I'm.
Yeah, he's like, I'm wiggling my toes right now. Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I couldn't do it. Do you think eating contaminated game would make you a zombie or just sick? Well, as of right now, probably just sick.
It'd make you a zombie for sure, I would think.
Eating a mitt full of what, flat meat? Is that what they called it?
Yeah. Yeah, in the game. Yeah, no, that's why you don't eat birds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in a zombie apocalypse, do not eat birds.
Anyways.
Well, actually just don't eat wild birds in general, honestly. Like that's just the thing. So I think you would turn. Yeah, I think like if you're eating cuz that's the thing, if you're eating like some sort of pheasant, like a bird, like carnivorous bird or whatever that's been picking off of
I mean,
like
if
a
you
zombie.
want to get into conspiracy theories, dude, all the birds are just robots.
Yeah, so you're eating metal by that point. I think you would get the Hershey squirt. Well, yeah,
Yeah, dude, they all bum rum.
but yeah, no, that's why you don't do that shit. 'Cause like that bird's definitely
That bud wipe.
eating zombie flesh. Picking off of that. So yeah, it's definitely a no go on that one there, Chief.
Give you growlers, man.
But
I wonder who coined the phrase Hershey squirts. That's diabolical.
probably John Hershey himself.
Imagine.
The Earth is flat.
The
Shut
Earth
up.
is flat. Okay.
That'd be wild.
Expound on that. Let's hear your argument.
I think my phrase I say a lot is make that make sense to me.
You remember when they did the experiment with like the flashlight and the two pieces of cardboard, and they were like, if the Earth is round, blah 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 blah, and it didn't work the way they wanted to, and he was like, wow, interesting.
Yeah,
it's like all he said when he just disproved his whole theory. He's like, wow. It's like, yeah, dude,
yeah.
The Earth isn't flat, brother.
You're wrong. We are living in the Matrix. That's more believable than fucking the world being flat.
I think that out of most conspiracy theories that I've heard, I think that is more believable anyways.
Yeah.
Glitches are ghosts.
Like the whole thing, like the whole 9/11 conspiracy theory.
The moon is hollow. The moon is just paper mache.
I think the moon's actually just a big block of cheese.
Imagine. That'd be crazy.
No. But I don't know. Like we're definitely rounding out into like the last bit of the podcast, but and for everybody on TikTok that's new to this is a occurring thing. Once we start rounding out, that's how we know when we're going to end the podcast is when we start talking about stuff that's non-related to
Gouda.
to what we're talking about. Because we try, like we tell ourselves like, oh, we'll go like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But then like, if we continue talking and we get on a good topic, we're going to just keep going. We don't care if it ends up being like a 4 or 5 hour long podcast.
And here's the thing: is like we will do our topic for a while, but eventually it turns into all kinds of other stuff, But ultimately, what this podcast is just a hangout sesh, dude. We just like to hang out. Gouda is Gouda. All right, Aaron. All right, dude.
You say one more dumbass joke like that, I'm blocking you from chat.
I'll tell you what, you're going to get shadow banned.
I'm going to block your phone number for a couple days.
Bro.
No.
I'm about to make Swiss cheese out of my fucking brains, dude.
No. No, I've never been a conspiracy theorist kind of guy. It's just not been like my thing. And also because, I mean...
we go on side quests a lot.
Yeah,
dude,
we
for
do.
Sure. We're 100% completionists. That's
but yeah, they've just never really been my thing, because because even sometimes some of them get you go down like a existential crisis, but I don't know, because like they just get real wild, you know what I mean, and sometimes they're like real far stretches and shit, and I'd say like the only one so far that I'm like I like almost 100% believe is the whole 9/11 thing,
All right.
If I'm being honest. Like
we'll move on from that.
Being an inside job, that's probably the only one that I'm like,
we'll move on from that.
On that.
That's old news, bro. That's like 2001 shit, bro.
Never forget. Never. They told me to never forget. I haven't forgotten.
And I'll be goddamned if I haven't forgot, bro.
Dementia be damned. I never forgot that.
Yeah, straight up. 2 things to always remember: the Alamo and 9/11.
2 things to never that I will always remember: to wipe from front to back and 9/11. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're not a back to front kind of guy.
If you are, you're gross.
Do you stand and wipe, or you like lift the cheek and wipe?
When I was a child, I definitely stood.
Okay, here we go. Here we go, boys.
This is
little
a
Ryan lore drop.
When I was a kid, I definitely stood.
That's another thing you'll learn. We always go back to poo.
Yeah,
we always return to poo, dude.
Because this podcast is shit, so we always have to
Straight up,
we always
bro.
go back to something. They won't let us forget, which is valid, but still. Hey, I've got a dad bod. Mine as well. Have dad jokes. Dude, you should watch Conspiracy Theory with Mel Gibson. Days material.
I'd rather drink a fifth of vodka.
The full what? Naki to poo? Full naked?
You get full naked to poop. No.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm pants around the knees kind of guy.
Oh, even when sitting, you pull them down just straight to the knees.
Oh yeah.
I'm an ankle pooper. You know what I mean?
You're an ankle pooper?
I drop it straight.
My
to
man's
ankle.
going full. Yeah, I can't trust a floor that much to keep my pants on my ankles like that, dude.
No, I'm an ankle pooper. Now, if I'm chilling at home,
Ankle poop.
it's a wild phrase.
Yeah, dude, I'm an ankle pooper.
No, but to speak on what Andy says, like full naked to poo, that is a feeling and a half. You know what I mean? Like,
That's like I forgot the shit before the shower kind
dude,
of poop.
oh, I fucking hate that. Like you're in the
Isn't that
middle
the
of taking a
worst?
shower, you're all suds up, and then you have to poo, and now it's like, and then you have to
Yeah,
get
dude.
back in.
Yeah, dude. And then get your toilet seat all fucking sudsy.
Yeah, you have to like
stand fucking
hold on to
soaking
make sure
wet.
you don't slip off because you're all wet and soapy. So you have to like grip on it to your life.
Yeah, dude. It's a kind of poo that comes so suddenly your toes start throwing up gang signs.
Those tough ones, those constipated poops. No,
Right. Aaron says, is there another way to poo, Annie? Gotta hang up the pants to protect the creases. All right, well, I mean, if you care about your pants that much, yeah.
yeah, I mean designer pants.
Yeah, I mean, do you
Not
also
cheap.
hang up your boxers, or are you free balling it?
You slip, then you slip off the toilet seat.
Have
Yes,
you
sir.
ever slipped off the toilet seat?
I've never slipped off, but I've definitely slipped. You know what I mean? Like, "Wheat," and you're like, oh, okay.
Dude, I've been
Like we're like one
drunk
full cheek went into like the hole. Like you just kind of slipped.
I've been drunk enough that I fully missed the toilet. Sat down, like on the floor,
Damn. Wild.
bare ass on the floor. Like fuck, I gotta stand back up and try again.
Yeah, like, whoop, miss.
Fuck, missed.
Yeah,
I sat and I missed. I sat and I missed again.
I was like B4 and I missed. You know what I mean? You just fucking slap onto the floor.
Did you slip on a shampoo bottle too? Never slipped on a shampoo bottle. I've actually never slipped in the shower either.
Never, yeah.
I don't think I could physically recover if I did.
I've never like fully like slipped and fell, but I've definitely like had like a ooh, okay. You know what I mean? You ever sit after someone forgot to put the seat down?
I
yeah.
have 2 teenage boys. I fully have, and it's fucking grody.
Yeah.
Badge 502 to every house call. You're gonna have to explain that one.
But yeah, I got so lost of what else we were talking about since we started talking about poop.
Well, you said we were talking about front to back or back to front wiping.
Oh yeah, because
Because we're fucking Neanderthals.
Yeah, if you wipe back to front, you're disgusting.
And then we went into do you stand to wipe or you lift the cheek off the seat?
So yeah, when I was a kid, yeah, I definitely stood to wipe a couple times
That's wild.
for sure.
That's
You know what I mean?
wild.
But then as we playing Panic Core. Yeah, I still want to play. Is it free? I have to check to see if it's free. But he's the EMT TikTok. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I know who
Oh,
you're
I
talking
do
about.
too.
That
I know.
bald
yeah,
guy.
I know who that is.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He's fucking hilarious.
He is pretty funny.
He does a lot of diabetes like content. Dude.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Yeah, no, don't if you wipe back to front, get help. Don't do that. One, because if you're a girl,
Stop. Get help.
if you're a girl, that's a whole bunch of mess that stuff that you don't want to do.
we're talking about us as dudes.
But
though.
as a
we
dude-
we have no authority.
All that got cut out. You cut out with the connection.
I said we don't have any authority to speak on how women wipe.
Well, no, because as a and knowing about how the woman anatomy, That's just
dude, check your pH
leading.
balance.
That's just leading to so many problems by doing that. Don't do that. But for dudes, like poo balls. You know what I mean? Yeah, poo sack going on. That's gross.
Yeah, dude, we're on the same team. I'm definitely Gooch to top of the crack for sure, but I'm not.
Yeah,
You know,
and he said because so here we go. We have a woman checking into it. Check yourself because you have a UTI. 100%. Don't wipe like that.
I mean, would it be worse? Which one's worse, Annie? A UTI or a yeast infection?
We're talking about shit and yeast infection. We're talking about shit that I don't know if we can even talk about on TikTok.
Why not? It's just medical diagnoses, bro. We're just getting. We're just talking about the human anatomy. Yeah, straight yuck. I understand that, but which one's worse?
Yeah, Courtney says they're both horrible.
straight fucking grosseroonie. But like,
but depending.
If you had to deal with the repercussions of a yeast infection or the repercussions of a UTI,
oh my god! Speaking of TikTok and yeast infection, I watched one like earlier. I think
depending would have been like it just depends on the woman, I guess.
I watched one earlier of a woman. She like showed her tongue and it was like all broken and white and gross looking, and she's like this right here is why you don't make cupcakes or make bread out of your own yeast infection.
Oh!
I was like, you are disgusting. Why'd you do that? Like, I think like another woman, like she like stitched it and she's like, who in the Sam fuck made you think that you should do that in general? You know what I mean? Like, why, what made you think that you should do that?
I'm physically ill right now, dude. That's fucking diabolical. But the antibiotics they give you for the UTI,
I heard about that.
yeast infection, which is an option, is stupid. Yeah, my wife has to deal with that quite a bit too. But you know, I just didn't know if one of them was worse.
We should start panning away from what we're talking about. You know what I mean? To the plus, like till the point of TikTok going over the last
tacos. Aaron, I don't need to know more gross shit, man. I just said how the yeast bread made me. Oh God, this is the worst conversation we have ever had.
We should have ended the podcast like 20 minutes ago.
Dude. We had a chance to get out, Ryan. We had a chance to leave this behind us.
We definitely had a chance,
and we chose to destroy our lives just a little bit further today.
Yep, sir. Yep, sir. Okay, no more of that
Christ in
conversation.
hell.
But yep, Annie, we're still down to play Panic Core. I'm going to order food because y'all kind of fueled the fire, and I'm here for it. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
But I'm not happy about it.
Yeah, I know it's the same chick, but I didn't know what else she's done. I was okay with the original sin. I didn't need sin number 2, Electric Boogaloo.
But Annie, yep, I'm still down for Panic Core. We got to get hold of the old Garrettsters and see if he's still down for it. If he's not still in the chat, Garrett.
He hasn't said a damn thing this whole time. So
I know he was the first one to comment and then hasn't said anything since then. Chat's been blowing up though. We appreciate that. You know?
Yeah, it's been awesome. This was fun tonight.
Super good episode. Doing super well on both fronts, both TikTok and
anybody on
YouTube.
TikTok who hasn't thrown a like on there, go ahead and hit us with a like and a follow. That'd be super sick. You can also check us out on YouTube.
When's the next live?
We do lives every Wednesday at 7 p.m. EST.
Eastern time.
I try. Trying to get better at it. I always make a poster and put it on our shorts, not shorts. What is it? Stories on TikTok and Instagram. If you haven't, check out our link tree. It has all of our socials on there. 30-day free trial to Hulu. 10 free meals.
Aaron, are you having a stroke, my guy? He's almost 200 subs. Guys, gold jog. Are you having a stroke, my dude? What's going on?
Hey, man.
Over there.
Hey, man.
What's in the North Dakota water that got you typing like that?
Crazy. No, anyways, yeah, we do these lives every Wednesday, every single Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we go live every Wednesday.
Expect this same energy every single week.
Yeah, we go live every Wednesday. We do like I said, we do post daily content in the sense of like like gaming videos and the tier list and stuff like
Boys
that.
got asbestos in the water. Bro.
We
That's crazy.
we ran into some technical issues with hardware and software, so we've had to kind of take a step back and find new ways to record and fix those issues. So we're doing what we did when we first started. We're just kind of focusing on making a backlog and getting that together and focusing on the edits. So that way I can give it a genuine edit instead of just kind of breezing through it like I kind of have been with the last handful of episodes. And also I have to change up the way that I edit.
Thank you, Annie.
So they're kind of funny. Definitely check them out. Definitely check us out. And we
We always
We're
strive
funny.
to be kind of funny.
Could be the smoke from the Canada fires too. Yeah, that's for sure. Oxygen.
That's still going on. Gosh, man, that's crazy.
But since we've had like our quality is a lot better, but in that quality it makes the editing take a little bit longer to do. So, and I learned a couple new things, and we're just trying different things, because like we're still fresh YouTube channel, still pretty new. So we're trying different new things, and trying to make the channel better and be its own thing and be just cool. Just trying to be cool dudes on the internet and stuff. So we're
Trying to be cool dudes, period, man.
we still appreciate that everybody, even though in the month long that it's been since we posted a normal video, we've still went up about like 11 subscribers since then, without even posting anything but the live. So, we appreciate the love and support, and that people are still coming, and, our videos are still being watched. So that's great. We appreciate all that. People from TikTok, if you haven't already subscribed or, head over to YouTube and give us a sub. We greatly appreciate that. We're just
It's free for you and me.
Couple of dudes, just trying to share the love of never growing old, and keeping our childhood alive for the most part and having fun while doing it, but also at the same time too creating a community for everybody else and whatever creative endeavor that they're doing.
Be a buddy. That's right.
Share and follow 100%. And so like I said, there's that link tree in the bio. That link tree will lead you to all of our other social medias, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, for the people that are on YouTube. Also, speaking of the community thing, there's that submit form to submit your music and your art and whatever else that you do for us to be able to showcase it and shout you out on the channel. And then there's also that free 30-day trial for Hulu and the 10 free meals for HelloFresh. So if you're interested in any of those things, or you've been interested in trying out HelloFresh, there's 10 free meals right there for you to give it a go. Same thing with Hulu. If you've been wanting to, check out a show on Hulu, it'll get you that 30-day free trial there. If you want any sort of updates with the channel, I highly recommend following the Instagram. That's where we do post a lot of the updates, but also the YouTube as well. So just give it a subscribe and a follow over there. Anything else with that? No, but thank you y'all for coming and hanging out. Thank everybody on YouTube, all the regular people that have been coming in. I think all you new people that have been coming in and watching there on TikTok, and we super appreciate it. Like I said, we do these lives every Wednesday, so just keep out for that. I do have some stuff that I might want to try in the sense of live streaming on TikTok primarily by itself. I want to try, maybe try doing some games that we don't plan on playing a lot on the channel. This is just kind of an idea that I came up with last night. I haven't even really talked to James about it. It just kind of came up into my head last night.
Go fucking figure.
So we're doing it live right now. But play some games on the side, maybe just some games that we don't really feel like, playing on the channel or something like that. Or maybe some games that I want to play that James doesn't want to. Maybe I'll do that, because I know there's a couple Sonic games that I kind of wanted to play, but James isn't too excited.
How dare
to play.
you?
So
I trusted you.
Maybe I'll play Sonic by myself or something like that on there. Or maybe
Not a Sonic guy. Not a Sonic guy at all.
We'll do something. I've been a silent follower since the beginning. Well, we appreciate it. We come Be a loud follower. We're here. We're here for it. We want you to be loud and share it about. Annie also says, nice bug catch.
I did catch him, and I did kill him. Thank you. I wasn't going to say anything about it, but it's good to feel seen.
Yeah. But yeah, nope. I think that's where we will call it here today. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. Like I said, for the people on YouTube, my name is Ryan. And this established diabetic man over here is James. And we will see you guys. We'll see you guys over on the channel. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.